Yo. Yo, everyone, I'm here. Welcome to a very dark room in the ship. I'm not gonna be the first one to wake up. Good morning.
Morning.
Well, time to get dressed. Alright, slide on the pants. One leg, two leg, and pants. Boom. Let's reach over, grab our shirt, over the head. Arm one, arm two, bam, look, we got a shirt. It's crazy. Reach over again. Slip on one shoe, slip on the other. Boom. Shoes.
Gun.
Grab the suspenders. That's what's next. Yep. Click, click. Click in the back. Boom. Anything else? Oh, arm belt, right. Whip that thing around. Click. Arm belt. Why arm belt? Design. Fun. Okay. Let's hop on down. Mm. Mm. Oh, Fran. All right. Grab our eye patch. Bam. Grab the gloves off our side. One glove, two glove. Bam. Finally, the hat. And now, we're all good to go. Right. Mm.
I don't know. Jacqueline Vesper. Someone. I think. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't Vesper. Someone.
Hey, Ophelia.
When did this happen?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, just take it easy if you can.
And I'll be busy for some of it, so I can just give some basic instruction. The 8th technicians will note to do
I
two.
just realized I have to do something really quick. So I'm gonna pop in here. Pop out of the character real quick. I forgot to do something. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh.
Thinking about it, and I don't have anything else to try. So, we're gonna go big or go home.
Sounds alright with me.
This is,
Are you going invisible to catch?
Alright. Gilbert. It's me.
this is not gonna be
Morning,
pleasant.
Just in case.
Sorry.
I've handled worse.
With you.
I can only imagine. I handled getting rid of it.
Oh. I'm semi-tempted to, in character, fix this place up. But that's for downtime. Okay, soup's in here. Safe. Small safe. Where the heck? Where the fwick is the wabbit? Probably wasn't brought in to session. Because it's probably with no, maybe not. It's probably with the Chancellor, actually.
After I'm done making egg sandwiches for all of them, I'll make sure to leave out some for both of you.
Oh yeah.
Going home was the right call.
What?
For the sake of going big.
And there's okay. Julia, can you see to her for just a moment? I'm gonna take a quick look around. You're busy with that.
Hey, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good to hear. Make sure to stick with someone if you're going out, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who that?
Bean merchants, apparently? I don't know.
Bean?
Apparently.
We need Bean?
Not sure. I could go check, but I don't think I should, try to get beans. I don't think that's a good idea.
Thank you.
There's some interesting visitors.
Beans! Huh.
Yeah, it might be
Somebody
best
shouting
to,
out things.
I don't know.
at least have someone with
I'm gonna go get my
No, I agree. It's
Hey.
I'll just wait and see if Willa will arrive by shortly, but and there may be a chance I might be taken away for a captain's meeting. Regardless, I'll find a solution. And I'll figure it.
When you have your
But
canvas back
just,
on, I want to show you something.
I'm gonna step away for a moment. I'll be right back. But if Luca comes back and takes you, no worry. I'll be on my way
Looks
back.
like they're busy. I was gonna go see if I could go over to the women camp to go fishing a bit, but I'm real busy and I don't know if it's a really good idea to go out during the day. How about myself at least? I don't know. Or I could just try it again.
Can go with if need.
Yeah. Could try. What do you think?
Can go. Can't
Okay.
try.
I'll tell Jackson I'm heading over there.
No, you're
Hey, Jackson.
Search for Jack London.
Tell me what. Just want to let you know, just in case, I'm gonna head over to the Lumen Camp to fish.
Out there.
Get some more food over there.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. You should probably have someone go with you.
Yeah,
It's our
probably is gonna be kind of away.
Well, I meant someone who's could be able to defend you.
Well, if it's any consolation, I can run away.
Okay,
I'll
well,
hold
good luck.
anything, but-
Don't be stupid. Thanks, Paul.
Of course. You stay safe as well.
Feel bad.
Alright, let's head out, shall we?
Supplies on me. I don't.
No, it's
Tend to walk on top of that.
it's
No,
all part of the
they haven't invited us yet. Beans.
We shouldn't just leave the card up there either.
The bean stuff or whatever. Not sure what you're trying to sell to us, but
One of your friends said that they'd already buy it, so we're just waiting. for
what
them to
do
come
I? Okay, what do I need to trade with you for it?
Beans.
Oh, I don't have beans on me.
Well, how much beans do you want?
I guess a sample size. I don't know.
Oh, free samples.
Brother, go on. Go on.
Oh, okay.
Here
Okay.
you go.
Say we have prime
I'll give you my
peanut
free
beans,
sample.
roasted, cinnamon roasted.
My apologies. I don't know why you keep letting me handle the samples.
It's because you're the best one
keep dropping
amongst
them.
us, brother. It's a bean. Okay.
I have these fat
These are
fingers.
prime peanut
I can't-
beans. Please enjoy them.
Can't hold them.
Okay. Can I get another sample, I guess, and hopefully.
Beans.
The beans are great. Oh, they're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please stop.
Yeah, I'll get him another
really
sample.
Have you
It's really
seen
weird.
very good peanut beans?
A man in blue
Beans.
also wears an eye patch, wearing the captain's.
You know, I'm
Just down
not in the mood for beans. Let's head over, shall we?
Let's.
Here,
Captain
you have
Hill,
your bean sample here.
I heard.
Never
from,
mind.
I
You
never
know?
got her name.
Would be actually really great.
Mm.
A nice fish breakfast.
That's strange, and they wanted.
Make like a stew or something. I know there's a campfire over there that's
Disgust.
actually already preset, so
Mm.
that could really work out to our benefit here. And we can maybe, make our own breakfast with it.
Maybe Lumen make fish.
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna be over at the camp though, because last I checked, they went over to this Rift to check it out or guard it or something like that. So apparently, might not even be there, but. Yeah. Oh, it is a darn shame that cave collapsed. Yeah. Well, let's get going.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. I'm gonna be stuck saying peanut butter
Thankfully,
for
the
a
camp's
bit.
not too far away, so it's really don't need to move that far, which is nice.
It's close, it's good.
Is that a snowman?
Maybe.
Wonder who made it.
Yes.
You ever see a snowman before?
No.
Oh, you know what? Let's make a bit of a deviation. We could go check it out, shall we? Let's see here. If I remember correctly. Right, you gotta go over this way. Yeah. Just gotta walk up here. wonder who made it. It's not bad.
It is alive.
No, it's not alive.
Is
At least I hope
man?
it wasn't alive. Maybe, maybe not. Could be a snow woman.
Hmm.
Not sure. I wonder where they got the top hat for it, though. It's a really big hat. Looking for like a really big guy or something.
Big.
Yeah. Yeah, back where I came from. Especially during wintertime, if we weren't, you know, worrying about food or shelter or anything like that in the cold. Nice snowman. It'll also every now and then too have some snowball fights between each other, just for fun, mind you, not out of like, you know, malice or anything.
I thought the arch was smoking for a second, but it's just the clouds. Look like they're really low.
Say, have you ever gone fishing before? You know, for fun.
No, never fish. Never allowed.
Would you want someone to teach you?
Is safe?
Safe enough. I think the only thing you'd have to worry about is if you catch something a little too big and accidentally fall in.
Oh.
Aside from that, fishing is relatively safe. If anything, it's probably one of the more peaceful things you can do. I believe they have some fishing poles at the dock, so we could get you one. If not, I can make like a quick run back and grab one from the storage.
That water's loud.
Looks like they got a few fish already, but best not to take those. Yeah, go ahead. Grab a fishing rod. You're able to, right? It seems that fishing rod does not exist. Well, this is awkward.
Fish.
You know what? We could pretend that you have a fishing rod. There we go.
What do?
Alright, so you see that bale right there, right? That big bale? Go ahead, sift through it, see if you could find some sort of like worms or small little bits and creatures.
Worm.
That'll work. So here. So what you do is you take the worm. You see this little hook at the end of the reel?
Yes.
So you bait the worm, where you basically like puncture the worm into the hook, wrap it around a little bit so it doesn't accidentally go in, you know. And then from there, you wind up like you're throwing something, and then you let go, and the reel goes up. Now the big thing you gotta realize, not all the time will you catch something. It takes maybe few minutes, few hours. It could depend, really. It really depends on the spot you're at and how the fishing's going. Right? So, you try.
So, worm on hook.
Mm-hmm.
Go back.
Yep.
Ooh.
Careful. Yep. And you see, the line that you have right there went out. So now it's in the water. And the bait's in the water. Now, what's gonna happen here is that whatever fish is inside there loves small baits or worms or something like that. So something that likes that food is gonna bite it, right? So when it bites it, what you gotta do is try to reel it in before it gets away with the bait. Because that hook that worm is attached to is gonna latch onto it, right?
Uh-oh. It hurt?
It really depends where it gets stuck at. Sometimes a fish is able to recover easily enough once you get the hook out of them. Other times, if it hits something bad, then they could slowly bleed out. But the big thing here is we're catching to feed, not catching for fun. So we're going to be taking that fish and we're going to be, you know, cutting it up, serving it to eat. Alright? So go ahead, take a seat. It might take a while.
How know when bite?
So, you'll know it's biting when you start seeing like little ripples in the water where the bait is. So you see where that line is, where it goes in at the water? When that starts going down or starts rippling a little bit, it means either A, something latched onto it or it's moving about, or B, something caught onto it. So that's when you're gonna want to pull back. And when you pull back, if you feel a tug of force, that means you caught something. You have something. So you're gonna use that little reel that you see, that little spinny thing on the side here at the bottom. You're gonna use that. You're gonna keep pulling it back, and you're gonna try to you're gonna try to move it like that.
Okay.
Now the fish is gonna fight back, and this is where it might be a little dangerous for you since you're a little small. Depending on how strong the fish is or how big it is, you're gonna have to use a little bit more force to get that fish in. So if you get caught unexpectedly, then that fish might send you flying in. Which, if that does happen, I'll just jump in and catch you. Don't worry. And we got a fire over there, so we'll be able to warm you up quickly, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything yet.
No.
Might have to wait a bit more.
What
You know-
type fish here?
What you would have here would be what we would call freshwater fish, or lake fish, or river fish. There's a difference between freshwater and saltwater, you see. Freshwater usually means that the water in question is a lot cleaner. It doesn't have, like, this thing called salt in it. Salt water tastes really funky. It's not good to drink whatsoever. This water, though, you can kind of drink it. It's still not a great idea, but you'll, want to boil it, make sure it's clean. But the type of fish between the two can be vastly different. Most of the time, fish that are in salt water are going to be a lot bigger. Going to be able to, move around, do a lot more, because they're going to have a lot more space down there to do stuff, right? Whereas freshwater is not going to be as big. It's going to be more, fit for the climate, or fit for the place they live. Now, I don't know about Stroza specifically, but most fish around this time, or during winter, usually are at the bottom. And they try not to move a lot at all, because they'll get too cold if they move a lot.
Have to move or freeze?
You typically don't want to move it too often. If you don't think you're getting anything at all, then you're basically just going to reel it back and then you're going to recast it out, right? But typically you want to keep it as close to frozen as possible so that it doesn't disturb the water. So that way you can tell instantly if something's happening to it.
Will focus.
Now, a lot of the time whenever I'm fishing, since I've done it for so long and I've done it for most of my life at this point, I tend to, let my mind wander, think, or just relax in general. Sometimes I grab a book in my other hand, start to read. If I don't have anything going on whatsoever in this hand or I don't feel anything. But since you're beginning, I wouldn't recommend that yet. It's best just to, focus and let yourself relax, Sometimes because sometimes it's just having that moment to relax is just not something you always have, Oh, I think I see a little movement there.
Ooh.
You want to try to give it a little tug? Oh, that looks like it's moving. All right. So here's what you do, right? You start reeling back. Keep it going back like that. That fish is gonna fight, right? Oh, no, not like that. You're gonna want to do it on the left side or your right side. Strongest side, okay? Yeah. Now make sure to keep reeling it in as you're going, right? So keep reeling it in as you keep on pulling, okay? Make sure that you're fighting it as much as it's fighting you. Come on. You got this. Almost got it. Come on. Almost there.
Come on.
You got it. Just remember, focus. Hey, there we go. You got it. You got it. Alright, so what you normally do at this point, you take this fish right here, you firmly grasp it, make sure you have your hand on it, right? You take the hook out, and that fish is going to be moving a lot, right? So what you're going to do with this fish, you're going to put it in this barrel normally. You're going to put it in somewhere to store it, you got to plop it down there and let it sit. This is how you fish.
Oh.
This is a pretty big one too, so congratulations.
Can eat.
You caught yourself a fish. Of course. Let's catch one more fish, and then we'll cook them up.
You want fish? Or...
Nah, go for it.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
Need worm.
Hmm.
Okay. Grab hook.
Mm.
Worm stick. Wrap. Is good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's good? You got it. There we go. You're picking this up pretty quickly, actually.
Cast.
Alright. And then cast it out. Mm-hmm.
Then
It's a good cast out.
sit.
And relax. See? You got this. And let me tell you, being able to fish, just in general, if for whatever reason you're out there alone in the wilderness and you manage to find a river or anything like this, you could fashion a fishing pole out of just about anything, really.
Anything?
Let me tell you, something, well, just about anything. You got a long enough stick, got, well, let's see here, enough leaves or twine or something like that to be able to make a little, you know, I suppose the word would be wiring, this pseudo wiring of sorts, you know. You'd be able to make a fishing pole just about out of anything. Put your mind to it. And as soon as you're able to do that, that means you can get food for yourself. You can take care of yourself out there.
So,
Alright, fine.
no need dig through trash when alone?
No need. As long as you find yourself a river, as long as you have some sort of lake that you could get that, you could get food from it. Just like that. If you want, I could even teach you how to make a fishing pole. Granted, it will probably not be as good as the one you're using, but it'll still be something to work with.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hey, one of the things, what was it? It was ages ago when I heard this from my father. But, you know, my grandfather, I'm not sure exactly what he did back then. Apparently, only my father started picking up doing fishing. But my grandfather got taught by this guy ages ago. Back before we even moved to Limvale in the first place. And he learned about fishing from him, right? And one of the things that he said about it was that he learned fishing because he was stuck out somewhere all by himself with some other people with him. And that fishing not only saved his life, but it saved the lives of those other people with him too. And only he took that up because he learned it offhand from some random stranger he never even knew.
Oh. Saved lives.
It's partially what... Yeah. It's partially like when my father, you know... when my father started growing up, he took up fishing too, because his grandfather taught him how to do it. And in turn, he learned how to do the trade and learned everything about it, figured out how it works, how to take care of the fish, you know, cook it too. And then he taught it to me. And let me tell you, back when I was in Linvale, I was one of the primary people that actually got us food via fishing. Whenever it wasn't some problem with the farms or some sort of hunting issue where people weren't able to get any game, people there relied on us fishing. Yeah.
Ooh, is move?
No? Maybe?
Tug.
Mm.
Tug. No. It's
No,
not.
it doesn't look like anything. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a little history for my family. I don't really talk about them any. Granted, they didn't really have much to, you know, talk to me, teach me. All I had really was just the whole fishing stuff, and that's it. They didn't really want to teach me anything else. I didn't even know my grandfather. He kind of, you know, died before everything.
Oh.
So he was the one that got us over to the Seven Island anyway. Yeah.
Fishing. I'm fishing. Monkey fishing.
Oh.
Oh.
You might want to reel it back in. I think they may have gotten that bait.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like they got it.
Mm.
We'll just have to get a new one. That happens sometimes. Sometimes those fish can be really sneaky, you know? You just, all of a sudden appear, get the food, and just never even notice.
Mm. Mm. Ooh.
Oh. Just jump up. Just jump up.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. Ask. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it really is just that simple to fish. It's one of those things that's just simple to learn, sometimes hard to master. It really depends on the place you're, fishing at. This lake, though, I'd imagine it is actually a really good starting spot for you. Because this water is very clear, right? So you're able to even see the fish coming in.
What happened if no fish?
If there's no fish in the lake, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to find somewhere else or another spot, essentially. Sometimes it happens where one of these fishing spots that you've had in the past kind of, dries out. The best way to put it is that sometimes fish move, right? They move from place to place. They don't really stick to one place.
Mm.
Yeah. So sometimes they'll end up, congregating elsewhere. Sometimes it's in the lake itself, sometimes they start moving via the river. I've even heard sometimes that there are fish that go upstream.
Up?
It's a crazy thing. Yeah, upstream. Apparently some fish are able to travel upstream. Like up a waterfall over there. I've never really seen it myself though, sadly. That would be an amazing sight to see, wouldn't you think?
Yes. Maybe one day we see.
Maybe. I would love to see it one day, honestly. Luniquil, right? Elf lady.
Blue?
There's also an auxiliary. I believe the name's Luniquil. I don't really talk too much. The one with the hair that's always down. Covers their eyes. Apparently she's seen a lot more stuff out there than I have when it comes to fishing. Like, she's been everywhere when it comes to that stuff. Even when... Apparently whaling? I've never done that.
What whale?
I think it's when you start, I think it's when you hunt a whale, right?
What is whale?
Really... So, you see from there, that spot right there, to, I don't know, there, over there,
Yeah.
that's a big fish. Almost as big as that.
How catch? So big. Rod small.
I think it, from what I remember, and I read this in a book a while ago, they use these things, harpoons, essentially, to, you know, catch it and reel it in. They'd have to use, like, the force of a bunch of people and this whole boat to be able to pull it in. Yeah. I would want to see that one day. I think that would be very interesting to see.
If catch, whale, eat. Forever.
Maybe. I'd imagine you might have to put it on, or you'd have to do something to keep it fresh for a while. Otherwise it might rot. That'd be good. But I imagine it could feed probably a whole village, you know? Maybe for a week, maybe 2. An entire village. Think of that. And who knows what else you could do with whatever's inside of it. Yeah. Oh. I think I see a little, I think I see a smaller one going for it. You see it?
Yeah.
It's not quite like a big one, but it's not a bad size.
Wait for bite.
Just wait a little.
Wait for.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
No, go for it. Alright, start it. Alright. Remember, keep going at it, keep fighting it. If you gotta pull back, you pull back. But you gotta pull back at the right time sometimes. Otherwise, it's not gonna do anything. That's why you pull in that reel, right? Yeah, there you go. That's better. There you go. When you start to see it like moving away, that's when you start really pulling back, you know? You don't want to pull away when it starts flying towards you. That's when you want to tighten the reel. There you go. You got it? Alright. It's getting closer now. Almost there. Almost. I see it. And... there we go. There we go. You got it.
Fish.
Now what do you think? Your own food. Now, let me go ahead. Since this one's smaller, actually, you could probably handle this one yourself, how to unbake it. So, remember what I told you, right? You got the fish on one hand. So, grab it.
Grab.
You're gonna want to put that fishing rod between your legs, right? Right there. Grab the fish. Make sure you got a firm hold of it. Now, you see that mouth? Now, fish can't really bite you. They can try to do like the little flabby thing with their mouths, but that's about it. It's not gonna hurt. So what you do, you grab that hook, and you twist it out. Right? So, go ahead, try.
Grab.
You twist it out. No, not to the side. You gotta go back with it. There you go. That hook likes to latch on, so you gotta be really careful sometimes. So yeah, congratulations. Now, we'll take that fish, make sure you got a firm hold of it. If you gotta use 2 hands, use 2 hands. Go ahead, you can put my fishing rod just right here for right now. And I'll grab the other fish and we can cook it.
Oh, okay.
No. Sometimes the best way is to hold it by the mouth, right? If you don't think you got a firm hold on it with the body, go for the mouth. Hold it like that. Alright. Now, let's head over. I'll teach you how to make some stew.
Stop wiggle.
Oh, it's gonna keep wiggling, so you gotta be careful, okay? going really fun in here. Alright, and thankfully they already got a collagen set out, so all we gotta really do is we gotta put some broth in it. We'll cut it up a little bit so that only the parts that we want in it is there, and the other parts that we don't really want are not there, right? So, let me see here. Oh, did I got... They might have a actual table inside. Let's check there. Because we want to put this on the table, not really on the ground. Let's see here. Yeah, this will do. Alright. So. Let's see. I was gonna wiggle around a little bit, but it's not gonna be going anywhere. It's gonna be too tired out by now. So. Let's see here. Let me grab some stuff. You ever handled a knife before?
Never allowed.
Well, you're gonna learn today. But you're not gonna learn how to use it for a fight. You're gonna learn how to use it to cook. So. Alright. Take a seat. Well, let's get this started, shall we? So, as you can see right here, most of the time, what you could do with fish is you could normally eat it whole, but there's some parts that you don't really want to eat because they're not tasty, right? So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing what is called filleting a fish in order to get the parts that we want out of it, right? So, what you're going to do, first off, in order to get it to stop squirming like it is right now, we're basically just going to chop off the head. The head doesn't really have any good parts to it whatsoever.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
Now, if you don't feel like you could do this, I could do it for you.
Need learn.
But, alright, so, hand right here. Make sure the blade is away from your hand at all times. Whenever you're handling the blade, always make sure that they are away from your hands, any part that could hurt someone, and you maintain a good distance away with any blade, okay? You don't want to accidentally hurt someone with it. So, what you're going to do, you're going to hold down the fish like this. Then, you're going to take the blade, you're going to try to cut the fish's head off, right? Just slowly do it. Like so. You want to keep looking. You want to make sure you have eyes on it, okay? You don't want to accidentally hurt yourself.
I'm used to get cut. I'm used to.
You don't got to cut yourself with this. It's all about safety and knowing what you're doing. Take it nice and slow, okay? Then as soon as you have the head off, like it is right now, for mine, you got your head off too? Alright. Now, what you're going to have to do is, now that we got the head off, this thing isn't really moving anymore. We don't got to worry about that, right? So we can take the head, put it over to the side, because we don't need that at all. Now, the next part we're going to take off is we're going to take off the tail, right? So we're going to need to adjust our hand's grip, or move it to the side like this. Basically flip it around, and we're going to slowly cut the tail off now. This part should be much easier to do. You put that to the side. Now, this is the part where it's going to be a little gross, okay? Now, I don't expect you to get this right on the first try, but what you're going to do here is you're going to take the blade. You're going to be really careful with this. Put your hand like this. Don't put it like this. Put your hand like this, so you don't accidentally cut yourself. And you're going to use it to hold the top of the fish, and you're going to make a cut to the side. So you're going to cut it via the side, okay?
Tail.
And take this nice and slow.
Head to tail.
Head to tail.
Okay.
Well, actually, tail ahead also works just as well. It might be a little easier. Another way you could do this is you could have it facing via like the tail. Grab like this part right here, and you could slowly like open up the middle like that. But I wouldn't recommend doing that. Most of the time, you're gonna want to cut it from this way while it's on its side, not while it's vertical like this. Okay.
Okay.
Now take it nice and slow. A fish actually isn't going to be that hard to cut. It's a lot easier than you think. So just take it slow, okay? And what you're going to be doing here is you're just going to be opening it up in the middle, and you're going to be folding it outward. Okay? You see that? And then you fold it out, right? Now, I know, it's rather gross, but if you look in, you'll see all the parts of a fish. You see all those little parts, like the little heart there, the gills, all that sort of stuff? So, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking all of those parts out, and you see that pink stuff right there? You see that stuff that looks a lot like meat? We're going to be trying to avoid taking that out. We're going to be taking out everything that isn't that, okay? So all the bones and all that sort of stuff. You don't need the knife so much for this, but if it's stuck in there, you use the knife to slowly cut it out, okay? So,
Okay.
This is what you would call deboning or deorganing. Or filleting. Whichever way works. But when you do this, you'll notice that a lot of what's left over is just that meat stuff, right? That good stuff. Now, you do got a little bit of fish, you got a little bit of skeleton, that sort of stuff too. But sometimes, scale stuff, it's not bad. You don't gotta worry too much about it, unless it's like something poisonous. But these aren't. I doubt these are poisonous. So. You got a nice little skeleton there too. Bones are very brittle, so you gotta be careful when you take those out. Sometimes they like to break, and if they break, then they kind of get stuck in there, so. Yeah. You see that?
Now what?
Alright. So, the last part we're gonna be doing is gonna be cutting the meat out, okay? Because you see all that flab and all that stuff we see there, right? So all we gotta do is just cut out the scales, the skin of the fish, right? We just cut it away. That's all we gotta do. And then once you got that done, you look at that. Got some pieces of meat, got some pieces of fish. Now, we're gonna take these parts right here that we cut out, we're gonna be disposing of them because we don't really have any use of them, right? So what we're gonna be doing for that is we're basically gonna just be cooking. We're just gonna be using it as like Kindle or something like that. That's usually the best way I do it. So, take the fish, try to grab all the guts and stuff as you can. Alright. I'll get the door for us here. So, go ahead, throw that underneath there so we can dispose of it properly. And now, what we do with these parts is since we already have the prof available to us, we're just going to be putting these in, right? So we just got to put them in. And then the soup will cook itself. Okay? So all we got to do at this point is just stir it. Now, normally what you do with broth and the like, sometimes if you're out there by yourselves out in the wilderness, you use broth such as from mushrooms, you use water that's been boiled already. So it's clean and fresh. Get some mushrooms, get some like extra little stuff that can add to the flavor of it. You put that together to make a broth, right? And then you use the fish as a main dish. So, you stir it all together while it's cooking. What you want to make sure to do is you want to make sure that it boils, okay? You want to make sure that the soup's broth is boiling. You want to make sure that fish looks like it's cooked when you're stirring it. You'll know when it's cooked when it starts to change color. Instead of that pinkish, it's going to look a little different, right? It's going to look like it's white. Once it's white, then we know that it's ready. But you got to be real careful sometimes with fish. Fish can be burnt pretty easily, but it's still edible, mind you. See? Now, all we do is wait. Bullifers! Kinda not. Can we light the fire? We can't. We can't light the fire, so it's already lit. We'll just say that. Ooh, fire. But yeah, now all we gotta do is just wait for it to cook. And that could take a bit of time, right? But as soon as that's cooked, we're gonna have a fish stew on our hands. Of course. Now, another way that you could cook that fish while we're out there. Sometimes people try to eat the fish whole. They try to avoid, you know, like all the disgusting parts and all that. But sometimes they eat the fish whole. They just, you know, fry it over a fire, right? The other way, like we're doing so right now. In some ways, I've heard this in a book. Some people like to eat it raw, but that's not a safe option. It's not a good idea, usually. Indeed. But, with this, you now know how to make a meal. You know how to take care of yourself. And you could feed yourself. Yeah, might need to wash hands just a little bit. I'm sure we could wash it over by the lake if needed. Hope it wasn't too cold. If you have to, warm your hands by the fire. Okay, that's good. If you will give me a second here, I gotta do a question real quick. Hello. Hi. I was wondering when the whole Palvindor thing was gonna be starting soon.
We're waiting for someone to come in. We're waiting for Kier to come in, and then around that time, we're gonna start.
Oh, okay. So that probably won't be for a while. If you could give me a message when that does happen, so I didn't know about that, because I know I gotta switch into the Archbishop for that.
Yeah, definitely. We will let you know for sure.
Okay, thank you. Alright. I wonder if Lemon's gonna be back here soon. I know they were camping out by the rift, but I can imagine they'd be coming back here to fish or do something, right? I don't imagine they'd be stuck there for long. Maybe. There could be some stuff going on. Ah. Oh. I think it's starting to boil a little bit. Let me check it. Yeah, it's starting to boil. Let me stir it a little. What do you think? You think that's ready? Don't touch it. It's hot. Yeah. Just look at it from down below. Yeah. Alright. Let me grab a knife real quick. Alright. It looks right in the middle. You want to go ahead and grab some bowls? Should be some inside. Alright. So here's how I'll do this. Here's one for you. Here's one for me. Congratulations. You just learned to cook for yourself. Oh, I could teach you how to do that if you want to. Of course. You know, nothing really beats a meal that you cook yourself. That you catch yourself. I imagine Lumen probably did. I'll also make sure next time we get spoons too, so we don't have to eat it with our bare hands. I imagine some people will stop by, and then they'll probably have some later. I imagine if we leave it like a small fire, they'll come by and have some. You know, despite all the horrible things out here and all the bad stuff that keeps happening, you have to admit there's at least some peace here, right? At least for right now. I kind of wish this place, you know, I don't know, wasn't like how it usually is. You know, it was peaceful like it was now, you know? Imagine whole continent like this, frozen tundra, the sandy area too. Yeah, it'll be hard to live sometimes, you know, with the different ways you'd have to get food and some of the foraging you might have to do. But I feel like you could, I don't know. I feel like there's better things out there that you could do with this place. It doesn't just have to be, well, what it is right now. Yeah, sometimes. But, I don't know. Back in the Seven Isles, it was peaceful there. And even though it's a far cry from this place, a whole other side of the world, mind you. I don't know, I feel like what was done there could be done here too. You just gotta have the right people. Because even there it was peaceful too. Well, I imagine. I don't know. Some things were hard there too. Some seasons were not that great whatsoever. Sometimes we'd end up not having to be able to get any crops whatsoever. Sometimes just food sources that we normally have would peter out, but I don't know. I always managed to make do, you know? Even despite everything. Able to come together, find a solution, and do something about it. Even despite how different we all were. It was nice. Kinda hope a place like It's funny you say that. I used to have a lot of peace in general. Days would go by. All I had to worry about was just how much fish I was gonna catch. Sometimes I'd read books, other times I'd just hang out. Even sometimes I'd get drunk with some of the other mates there too. Those were some days, that's for sure. Especially if Robert haven't been there. But I guess nowadays peace is not really much of a thing. But you can't say it's not peaceful now, right? You're right. You're right. I guess... Even with all of that bad stuff happening, things could go bad at a moment's notice for either us or some of the other people. I still think we can have peace, even during those times. Sure, it won't always be there, and sometimes it'll be taken away from us when we don't want it to, but other times I think we can still have it. I mean, you've been down at the tavern too, right? The small little one that Ignis made. Can't say that those moments weren't enjoyable ones or peaceful ones. Sure, they may have been hectic a little bit, and people were all over, but there's still a sense of peace, right? So even if we do have all of this horrible stuff happening around us, or we've had our lives...
Up here.
Or no.
No? Shit.
No.
Okay. Appreciate it.
I guess, as I say, it could be taken away at this moment's notice, huh? I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out. And I think it still have those moments of peace, even if everything's going bad. I can just hear the water right now. It is, yeah, but I don't know. You ever have those moments where just you hear the water? Really? I guess. Well, why not try it out? I don't know, close your eyes for a bit and just listen to the water. See how you feel about it. It depends, really. Some sounds can be calm to people, like, I don't know, the chirping of birds or the blowing of wind. Others, it really depends. I suppose it depends on how you interpret it, too. If you're just around all by yourself, and, well, you just need a moment to yourself. Sometimes hearing that stuff can help. It helps clear your head, I think. For me, it's, I suppose, a sound of water. Maybe. You could try music. Though I don't know really anyone who plays any here. But music is also said to really, I suppose as they say, soothe the soul. Though I imagine it might depend on the music you're listening to as well. Well, you want to grab a second bowl, or you want to head back? Alright. I could go ahead and take your dish. I'll probably clean it later tonight. Place it right here. Just around. Alright. Oh, shall we head back? Alright. I wonder if they still have those, what is it? The bean sale people? I wonder if they're still there. Not sure. Looks like they're heading out. all heading out?
Oh, yep.
Yes, but we're gonna be taken care of.
Okay. Now then, where's that gate? Oh, there it is. Alright.
Already took one of us.
I'm gonna sit down over here.
Hello.
Be careful and try not to go towards the rest. We should avoid them as much as possible.
We're not fit to deal with them. My defense only went near it because I thought it was sleeping.
If you want to,
Hmm?
I mean, unless you've got like a shroud or something, I would not go anywhere in that direction without one of the color stripes.
Got it. I believe that the colored stripes are already at the rift, but it seems like they weren't.
So,
I think that's all I've got.
yeah, I know they've been doing patrols,
I should
so.
have something for you all to do, but I don't know.
Yes, I heard somewhere that they had their tents there, so I believe that they were already there. When I saw the blood, I believed one of them were harmed.
Hmm. Are you a healer?
No. That is why I returned back here to let the others know.
Hey. I knew it.
I can
So-
feel it in here.
Why are
It's
you
my
fussing
ears,
at
of
him?
course.
But Tommy mentioned about wanting to discuss.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And he was very interested in
Yes.
I have not been told anything about the butcher. I just got back, so.
I've heard some
I
stuff.
wouldn't mind.
We know what it is.
There she is.
Oh?
What is it?
It's
Is it the war claw?
No, it's not the war claw.
Do you have any ideas?
Jackson
Oh,
shot
worse.
Crow
Okay.
the shade the other day around the rift. It leads right back to his camp in the south.
I'll
Oh.
talk to her about
The
it.
shade has
She's fine with me
left.
joining along.
Oh.
I'm learning under.
Ivor was telling me it was someone with more blood than the average person would have. But
Oh, well, I thought
shit,
so.
I guess that's good.
Unless they were chugging health
still
potions.
out?
They could be chugging health potions.
Probably so. They were chugging
He's a poison master, so most likely has some sense of alchemical
Probably
prowess.
not worth all of the opalite on, you know.
But it could be a trap to put us
It's
into
not
close
Lorelei,
security,
it's
but
Arline?
I can't see why.
I just mix it up with something else.
Maybe to catch
Noted.
people out alone, but I'm suspecting
I feel
whenever
bad.
we walk
Everyone
around
kept forgetting my name, and I made us think about it. And now here I am forgetting someone else's name. Yeah, we shouldn't
You'd
be.
think.
We should all be here on the ship.
Thank you.
I want
You
to
know my name
maybe in
works on
town.
the wall. Just say it. Yeah, or in town.
Well, it was just a fishing village earlier.
I know that you know
Feel
it
free to
because you
share
said
the
it
Alright, so
earlier.
we have been advised multiple times
I'm
not
sure.
to
Yes,
travel
I did.
around
I heard
alone
it come from your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go alone.
for like 3 to 7 reasons.
Series of
Yeah,
tunnels.
I didn't go alone.
Early.
Okay.
Recommend my teammate later. It's Orly.
Among
I'll make sure not to go
This is
alone.
very adorable, but I don't think that counts as going with someone.
Also,
At
I did
best, you
tell
might
them
be able to
that
run
I did
away
tell
and
someone
warn
already
someone
beforehand
if
that I was
something
going
happens.
over there as well, and I told them that if something happened, I'd be fleeing. So,
still
Look,
don't go alone.
So,
do not go alone.
Three places
are planning to go out, take 3 or 4 people with you and stagger yourselves generously as to not all get caught.
Exactly.
And thirdly, I would also advise not openly talking about it in case anything might get heard or overheard.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, it already happened, so.
I know.
I'm from Palvember.
It's fine, Lucio.
Just please
You're
be
concerned
safe.
about that piece of information.
No, I'm just making sure that they are safe.
Stop fighting it.
Winter. I'm definitely fighting it.
They're capable.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
Oh,
Why? Every time it's her.
People are worried about
Why do
that
they keep
person.
giving her
Every
her gun
time
back?
it's her.
What is?
Give the gun to
Winter,
Agnes.
stop. Why
Oh,
is she
she's
going
shooting at this time.
I almost fell off the ship.
Not even.
I'm not gonna lie. It scared me so bad.
Get down here! Get down here! Get down here! Don't fall on the ship.
I cannot recommend that course of action. It hurts a lot.
Really?
I've heard from you.
assume-
Did you get it checked out at all?
Fuck, I knew I was forgetting something.
Just to make sure that she
Did you?
Do you want some peanuts?
It was the day we crashed. I hit a
Oh,
bit of
okay.
ice when I was trying to get down to the dirt hill, and then
Does it make 'em feel better?
draft
Oh,
took
for them.
me.
I thought.
Yeah, I kind of went to flying off the ship.
Try and find someone to check it out really quick, just to be safe. While
Things
things
are
aren't
tense
going
today.
wrong.
Well, actually,
Things
they're
are
a
always
bit shy.
tense.
Maybe like go up a little closer.
At least right now, we aren't like in active danger. We might be able to, have someone check it out.
Do you want some peanuts?
I think
What
most
was
of the
damaged?
healers are engaged elsewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, we ate breakfast over there.
Were you?
I got
Maybe
healed
later
directly
then.
after. I've just had
Oh,
some
okay.
Yeah,
headaches and shit. It's
Okay.
Please be
Okay,
careful.
well in that case, later tonight,
Sleeping
when
a lot.
people are getting ready to go to bed and stuff, and like people aren't actively busy, I'm gonna go grab you, and I'm gonna force you to go talk to a healer.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see if we have time.
You can't, complain about how I maintain my health, and then also go around and not make sure that you don't have any lasting damage from your
Hey,
concussion.
I got healing right after it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I could support that.
Mr. Penny scooped me up and whisked me off. Fast as anything.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Have you guys? Apparently, Penny stopped by the fishing village too. I was wondering where Lauren was. Something up with that?
He's been running
I don't
around
know.
a lot.
Lorian was here
Last I
briefly
saw, he
talking
ran
to
back
folk,
up and
then
then
he
ran back.
left.
I think he was dealing
He
with
was
the
looking
situation.
for Soulless. Hmm?
She mentioned that last night.
He's most likely around the rift again, or if not, by the tree.
I mean, hopefully.
What tree?
I don't know what this tree is.
There's specific
Lorian made a tree.
Did we meet around? Oh, he made a tree? That's neat.
Yeah, he made a tree.
Why is that not
Something to
surprising
do with-
whatsoever?
Something to do with Gaia.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense then.
Does he like plan on taking it with or something, or is he just planning it to have it be planted?
So, I
Like,
don't,
create new
like,
life.
among Gaia worshippers, I don't think, like, ripping something up out of the earth where it was planted is, like, kosher.
So like, do they just go around planting trees then? Is that like what they do to like
Some
worship?
do?
My apologies.
I mean, like, my Stampon, Stamog, they have an orchard and they consecrate each sapling to Gaia. Folks worship in different ways.
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
How his tribe worshipped them was
Do you need some help?
cultivate the nature around it.
Wait, looking for someone to
Came over because we usually do a pretty shit job of keeping you up on things. I don't have any questions.
After the captain meeting,
We heard about the devouring. You were there when we got that update. We heard where the blood trail came from. Any other mysteries that got decoded or presented?
Has anyone figured out where that work by is? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm still a little bit worried.
No.
No.
If it isn't like for sure dead.
We're going to go.
I'm sorry.
Are you
Likely not.
feeling okay
We're
today?
going to go or not?
Oh boy.
No, I just said
No.
I'm not. I
But
just want to
I'm not gonna get any better.
No.
If you need any help, feel free to ask any of us. I don't want to like, patronize you or anything, but
25, 30, around there.
It's
She's been under a magic.
well, the crutches are a rather permanent fixture for the foreseeable future.
Big wound.
Had my spine broken.
Yeah, about 22 myself.
Of course
Understood. On like a few weeks, I'll be.
What do you mean?
I've been told the rift got bigger, and that the miasma is spreading.
What are you
Oh
doing?
boy, haven't heard that one
did
yet
you hear about
today.
that? No, I heard
I
that,
assume
like,
most of you
overheard
are
it from someone,
not
but I
spending
didn't
a ton of
know
time
it was
over there,
real.
but
No.
I mean, I'm not
No.
stupid enough to go over
I
there.
don't think I want to go out there at all.
Really? I saw it.
yeah.
I think I'd need to have a knife to my back to go anywhere in that direction.
A wise choice. Our well, any of you have any thoughts on the Leviathan in case it shows up?
Do we have a plan?
Furthered any of our plans on it? I know me, and Professor Monty and Lorium talked about it for a little bit on potential ideas to help stop it. But I haven't actually heard anything back since the last time we did that, and that was before the cave-in.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, it's kind of something some people are working on. I think the ship takes precedence for a lot of people, given that, you know, leaving might
Yeah.
be the best course of action, but
I mean,
I mean,
is there a plan in
even if
case
you
we
beat
can't
it,
get
you
out of
gotta
it?
have to leave sharp left.
I know a lot of people think they have one.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I don't have one, and one has not been clearly and specifically articulated in a way that I believe that we have a concrete objective. That's not great news, but
Well, what if
Sure, if
these
you have the ideas
people
that we
thinking is their
spitballed.
backup plan?
I know a bunch of people were trying to do stuff with the generator. I know that people were trying to do
The
stuff with maybe
opalite,
weapons.
yeah.
Opalite.
Yeah, I'm not very
Okay.
confident in either of those options, to be honest. When I was talking with the professor and Lorium, some of the ideas we spat out were stuff more focused on slowing it down. Maybe we could use that to evacuate, but I'm not very confident that we'll be able to make some sort of magical, you know, Deus Ex opalite weapon that'll kill it in one shot or anything. That just doesn't seem feasible.
Nah. Especially given that we, you know, tried some opalite on Rift Beasts and
That was confirmed.
didn't have any particular luck.
Well,
Some of the
what about
ideas
the
would be
barrier?
like,
Could
stuff
keep
to
it
trip
out.
it or slow it down physically.
We can't
I
keep
don't
it
think
up
the barrier will be able to
consistently.
hold up about it.
Consistently?
From what I heard, it
takes
struggled
a
against
couple
some of the
thousand people to
larger
power one of
rift
the
beasts.
Okay.
Turns out she's.
That I don't know has anything. I mean, to my knowledge, nothing's ever gotten through it, but Halston doesn't have enough people to keep the shield online permanently.
Yeah.
We could put it up and deal
They
with
can't do
smaller
it
towns.
permanently,
Evacuation's the only
but
option.
you'll be able to at least buy a few days, maybe, right? Could use those few days to get another plan going.
I don't know how much that would particularly help against something called a Leviathan. If I'm being perfectly honest, it would just be
It's kept Rift Beast stuff
a few
so
days
far, right?
within a.
So.
Oh my goodness, that thing has gotten bigger. I can see the rift from over here.
Look, I promise it's not always like that.
The
That is deeply concerning.
Yeah.
Oh.
In fairness, it's probably still smaller than the one at the school, so there's that going for us. But the shield is something that we could use to buy us time, and probably Rosewood could power a lot of it. You know,
Yeah.
keep it online for some period of time, but it would be most of our energy.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
the
know.
other
Someone
the
was
problem
saying
would
that-
come-
5 or 6 times, you know,
And
maybe more.
The problem would be then once
chance
that
you could turn a
falls,
shield into
then
a
we're
net?
spent.
A what?
A net. Something to
I have no
tangle it
idea.
up.
I think the inherent problem
it doesn't
with
seem
trapping it has
feasible.
been that the generator is on the inside of any.
It has to be on the inside. I mean, we could maybe keep it trapped for like a few minutes if like, you know, we charged it up or something and then everyone ran.
I mean, it
but
would
that
help if
probably
you had
result
like
in
a
a lot of people dying.
bombardment prepared, but on its own, it's not gonna do much.
The main thing I
I mean, it's
suggested
still
was just stuff
something
to
though,
like
at least.
hinder
It
its
buys
movement.
time, so certainly better
I know
than
some folk were
nothing
hoping
at
the
all.
dragon would lend a wing, so to speak, but
So who knows?
I mean,
Hopefully they're alright.
you can't count on that solving the problem. Not with how things have been going.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Personally, I think just hindering its movement and trying to figure out a way to redirect it would probably be our best bet.
Vesper's lying to Luca, or
You know,
Luca's just
tripping up
not
its
using all the
legs if we can, trying to drag its attention elsewhere so it doesn't come straight through here, if that would even be possible.
Hopefully Vesper's not lying to Luca. He seems to be a pretty honest person.
He is not. The mission is still alive.
True. I do wish that I had better news for all of you.
Well,
good news is in short supply, I guess.
I don't think it's likely to come up anymore, but all of you know the deal with Magnus.
Wherever you wish.
Vaguely?
Don't mind if it is here or elsewhere.
Define
what they
deal,
did to
like
you.
like bargain or situation.
You understand situation.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I had to ask. 'Cause,
No, I.
It's Rosa.
It's a fair question.
There's normally more to it.
We can just read about it.
Well, that's quick. Okay.
I was told
So, okay,
that
so
take the stronghold.
I'm pretty honest.
lovely.
Seems like everyone wants a
So, is there
stronghold.
going to be like some sort of meeting about this to get a solid plan together, or talk to someone to get a meeting going about that? Because it sounds like from what you're saying that there is one plan to get the ship up, but if that doesn't work, then we don't really have an extra plan. So,
I'm working on it as best I can. But the reality of the situation is that these sorts of weapons don't really exist. Otherwise, presumably someone would have killed it already.
Really?
Maybe Palvindor has something for it. We saw some pretty strange things when we were there in Beston.
I don't want to impose meetings on people, but have we figure out who all had potential ideas that might actually seem feasible, and have we been able to talk to them about it? Because I'd be willing to sit down and have a discussion about it. And actually
I know
make
there
some
were
really
some
solid plans for
spitballing
how we're going to start
sessions
practice.
for the crash.
Yeah, spitballing
but-
doesn't do anything. I'm talking more like planning out how
actually
we're gonna-
getting people
either it's
together
an
and
evacuation
talking about the
policy-
plan.
Which should not have committed.
Yeah.
And then came
I-
back and was welcomed with open arms.
I've not been a part of those
We also have Mr. Monty
conversations.
now.
I don't have that much to add.
From what I've been learned.
To be honest with you, I have no way of knowing how Aether Right works, to be honest with you. But, like I said, I'm going to try to talk to some people and make sure there's a directed effort, at least.
Yeah,
Would that it had
'cause
happened a
I
week
can-
ago, but
we should be able to defend the city.
Well, the best of that's done
sooner.
sooner.
But it might not be.
Yeah, I'd reckon this should be done as soon as possible, honestly. Like, if there's no plan for what to do, if we can't get out of here, then
Yeah, and
that's just asking for trouble. That's asking for people to get killed.
Okay. Probably not what she said.
I'm more than happy to immediately focus on trying to build some sort of weapon or something, but it's not my
Well, you're
place
also
to
on the
start
left there.
building things on my own, and I'd rather yield to coordinate with other people. So,
Yeah.
have you been working on the ship repairs? I thought I saw you in the end.
yeah, I've been mostly.
Okay.
I've mostly been working on them. I've also been trying to clean up some of the interior. I know it's not a massive priority, but some of us are trying to sleep in the bunks, and when we got back, everything was knocked over.
But as you can tell, he never tells the full
Well, I could focus on it instead. I finally got finished with recounting all the opalite that we got, so I could do that instead of you, and you could focus more on the Aphitech stuff.
be better than anything else we could
What about the
do.
opalite?
I finished recounting all of it. Yeah.
Is any missing?
As far as I know, not really.
Even a couple of pieces?
It's really impressive.
If he gets his way, he does
No.
not care.
Granted, I've been working on it for over the course of quite a few days, so.
Sometimes to separate yourself from your.
That's really. I was really certain that we would have lost at least a few pieces coming down. I was worried we were missing ship parts when we came down.
Yeah, no, I think it was mainly because all of it was inside of the ship itself, not outside, that we didn't lose much of it.
Did you find my sticky note of the one I have?
Anything that he knows that he's been.
Like the little piece of
where'd you put
paper.
it?
I glued it onto a crate. I also noted down that
I
Mr. Penny
think,
took a crate for
Oh,
warmth.
okay. Yeah,
I don't know if he
saw
brought
that.
it back yet or not.
Yeah, I saw that.
We appreciate it, Lucio.
I was asking more if I'm gonna be able to get that back, or if they're gonna be keeping that for whatever they're doing.
Oh no, he just kept it because he's got to sleep outside. He needs the warmth.
Oh, huh, okay.
I don't know if he still has it now that they got that tree, so he may have put it back.
Which is funny. But
If
So I
you
think I
do
should
notice
just go
that
over
anything's
and grab
missing,
them.
let me know.
Yeah. I'll probably let the chancellor know, honestly.
Ideally, yeah, but you know. Alright. Anyone else have any thoughts, questions, things you want me to bring up?
Do you know who I should be gathering? Because I really do want to have a conversation with some people who might actually be able to do something.
The only one.
I mean,
making a
Talk to
plan.
Yorl. Go from there.
I mean, yeah.
You could talk to Monty, but you know, I don't know that that has ever
Yeah,
really
I try to
resulted
talk to him
in
wherever I
consistent
can,
and
but-
coordinated efforts.
Yeah. He's
Ain't
very much
praising
you
thee.
hang out with him and then work with him and then hope that he's there the next day to keep working with him.
Yeah. Yorl's probably a good bet.
I mean,
The first time hearing
if you guys need any supplies, I got a copy of all the things we've got currently, so if there's anything you need from there, I could just go grab it. What we got? That might help a bit, but I don't know.
If I could get a copy of the inventory, that might be helpful during the meeting, just to have us like an idea of what all we can actually.
It'll give us a
work
good
with
idea of what
easily.
materials we do have if we need to work on something specific, or if something's not going to work.
Have we figured out the debt situation with Halston? I heard that
The
we
what?
apparently had a bunch of people in debt themselves. to
What?
people
What?
That were promising the amount of gold that we had.
Wasn't it 12 days ago? Shaken out.
Yeah, I thought it was just
Okay.
They did
No,
some
I
labor
assume,
and shit.
I just wanted to make
as is
sure.
often the case, we did not
What's up?
communicate amongst
I have a
ourselves.
very important request for you. Potentially dire.
What is it?
That's great news.
Can you find out collectively how many of you have a mana pool that you know how to manipulate? Oxforce, I mean.
I see.
That's a good question. I know as a fact, three of us have been actually working on getting that going. I actually managed to open my world the other day, so. I don't know who exactly has that.
Well, so the situation will be regarding if Tolly hasn't informed you, the rift getting bigger, rift beasts likely to arrive if they do, and the city probably being interested in getting, and us getting the shield generator up and running. Considering the size of the people here and the people on the ship, I don't know how many people are actually ready to recycle mana into this shield generator, but it could be spotty. There could be a couple days if rift beasts arrive. Where we are.
We're
not
actually just talking
using a
about
shield
that
generator.
too. Apparently there might not be enough people to be able to actually properly maintain it for permanently, but we might be able to buy a few days with
If
it.
you wanted to be president, I was planning on going and talking to Yorl about.
So, if you don't mind.
plan, 'cause as far as I
He told
know,
me to
we don't
ask.
have
He told me to ask all of you how much mana you could put into the generator.
Not about the shield, Jackson. About more broadly,
Yeah, about
all
like
the things that the other technicians
Yeah.
are working on, and where we might
Right.
need
Because
more
I feel like we
resources.
need to. We might need to actually start doing some proper coordination.
Yeah, I'll get with
'Cause
you
I've
for
been
that.
working on the
Sounds good.
ship, but
Thank you.
I've been working on the ship, but I don't think that's going to be enough to stop a incoming Leviathan. And we need to discuss if we're gonna stay and fight it or do evacuations or anything like that. With that shield generator, I don't think it's gonna be able to hold up.
Authority in all of Rosewood to make a decision.
Yeah, I think a captain's team really needs to happen where things are gotten together for some of this stuff, because yeah,
We
it
just had a
seems
meeting
like
about organization, and frankly, most of them are not.
Oh, okay.
Organized?
That have historically done well.
That's not good.
Captain's meetings?
Yeah. About organization,
Occasionally,
especially.
they have one or two.
I'll take it as a
What about an open forum? We did that once before.
Michael,
I have suggested that before.
I need you to do that when you can, like, as soon as you can.
Get as many people I know, figure out if they can actually use their walls.
Like, the amount of Oxforce that know magic and can manipulate the mana pool.
Got it.
That's all.
I'm
I'll
having
get
no
started
idea
now.
if I can yet, but I know I can't.
I don't
have
mean
much time
interact.
to do any
It's just
meditation.
a talk you're having with them as well.
None of the. No, it's
Just
total
broadly.
six.
I just
Mm.
want to make sure that they
Okay.
get a chance to know things, because we usually don't tell
So
them.
Ryan, he's working on it right now.
Yeah.
No Wayne's still working on it right now. What's your guys' progress on that?
On what? Oh, that.
On what specifically?
Ryan.
As of maybe about
Opening your
So
walls.
I've-
4 days
For
ago.
opening walls? Okay, so I've been non-stop working on either the airship whenever I have time, or repairing other stuff, and I've barely had any time to do any of my normal meditation, especially since our forge isn't really working. And that's how I
For
normally
the sake
meditate.
of not splitting up,
So
we'll stay
I
Okay.
have no clue what my progress is. I'm fairly certain Wayne's continue to keep his meditations up, so maybe he might be a bit further along, but he hasn't told me if he has or has not opened his wells yet.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put you guys on no. Because it might probably make sense that you guys are going to be able to work on that anytime soon, given all the work. So I'll put you both down.
Didn't your brother get his well popped by Mr. Acteris?
I think it's in the
It doesn't,
process
like,
of
not an
getting it
immediate
popped.
thing. Yeah, you have to do it multiple times.
Yeah.
We haven't really had time
Messing
to
around with
drag
numbers.
the professor off to do that.
Yeah.
He's kind of busy.
If we
I'd
need
imagine if
numbers,
you-
it might be an investment.
I don't think you'd be able to get
I
it
mean-
done. It would be far too late
Said it
now
would
to
take
be able to
about a
start.
week, and me and Wayne have already done it a few days worth. We might only need like a few more days before it starts showing results.
I can.
Okay.
I'll ask Acteris about it. It might be something that some of. My wells were blocked about a year ago.
Still a military thing. They were turned down and they did.
Malik and some of the others managed to fix them.
I don't
Maybe it's
think they
similar
had
enough
one.
that some of the healers would be able to work on the same thing, though.
That is unfortunate.
I will warn you, if it's anything like it, it was.
What kind of beans did they
Yeah,
have?
he and his
Do
brother
you
were
know?
screaming to beat the band.
I thought it was. They said they had roasted
It won't be pleasant, but
We've been
if
busy.
we need the numbers, I mean, it's a fucking Leviathan.
It's better than nothing, honestly.
I'd
If
rather
you
die
get it done.
trying
Yeah, I'm
than,
willing.
you know, getting gold.
I've been working on it,
Alright.
but I doubt I'll have any people.
I'm
Use
certain
it,
Wayne
but
would be
I
down
know.
for
Maybe they'll
30
come
I mean, you
back.
got your well
That's
open
bad.
at least.
Supposedly I've had it open. No idea when.
Okay. Go ahead and put you down as open as well if you have it open.
It appears
What about you?
Gone now.
Keel,
Alright.
What do you
you'd
Yeah.
expressed some level of concern when things.
Connor, I
were
already know yours is
Is
open.
there something you want to talk about?
to see what
Go somewhere.
It's stupid.
As far as I overheard,
Skinny
I don't
bad.
think any concern is stupid at the moment. It's
Oh,
supposed to just, you know.
On the set? Or elsewhere?
Mm.
Well,
But if
Supposedly
people are concerned,
someone
then
confirmed
people
it,
said
so I
it.
imagine
gather
there's
the rest to
someone
vent
here.
this, and I'm going to go out
Oh,
and
maybe
pray
go.
by the rift.
Secondly, if you are about to start kicking off
Just to let you know.
events for today. So, yeah, just letting you know.
well, if any of you do want to talk or think of things that you didn't say here or whatever, I'll be around.
I mean,
It's very much appreciated.
call it a gut feeling. When the time does come, I think it's going to be a water affinity. given how I lived my life till now. So between that and the Rift Elf bullshit, I was skittish. But I talked to
Where did Winters
Severin.
go?
And he's the closest to an expert on the occult there is in this world. And there's probably nothing to worry about.
Oh, alright. I thought you went off the ship.
And thank you for keeping us informed as well.
I'll go ahead and get started on getting that list, get that going, so Jackson can have it.
I'm gonna try and grab the captain.
Go for it.
Once again, really appreciate this.
Did you get much chance to speak to him that year?
No, she went and showed him alone earlier the other day.
Jean?
She started explaining to him how it all works and everything.
Not much,
Well-
no. Very brief interactions.
Winters has no memory of the last
We gotta work
I don't want to intrude, but if you're not busy, at some point I was hoping to maybe get a bunch of the Aether technicians together to start forming a real plan on how we're gonna the incoming Leviathan. I didn't know if we had plans to do a mass evacuation or actually anyone had
I
any
gave them
plans
so
for
much
that,
shit
but
for
I barely
taking
heard anything.
the
And
insane
I'm
well
willing to
popping option, but I mean,
work on a project for someone or with someone, but I
depending on
need
how
to be
long
informed
we're
on what
fighting
we're
this
doing.
thing, it could be one day, could be a siege.
Very well. When do you intend?
Might be important.
Airship up and running. What was the power source for this
Probably
airship?
later tonight.
That's what I'm wondering.
I figure most people are going to probably be
Aether
busy
tech,
the
darling.
majority of the day.
Lovely.
And I didn't want to take too much time away.
Sundown? After sundown, maybe?
I have no idea. Then.
That could work. I know I'll be around then.
Depending on the situation, of course. There's a
It's
chance
not like
that we
this
might
is
be
a
killing
normal.
Rift when we discuss this, but
Yeah.
A normal
That's why
ship.
I'm saying maybe we wait till later because I
Figure
figure
with some
there's
wood,
always a
get
chance
the
that something's going to
required
go wrong
parts,
in like the next
you're off.
hour or two.
I put my
Fine.
And I'd rather give you time
It's
to worry
Aether
about
tech.
that.
of mana we can donate
It's
as a shield
finicky.
generator addendum to my previous thought. There might be only enough Rift Beasts coming out every hour.
We got a lot of
that's
technicians, but
So we could wait to see before we powered it up.
We'll
But
see
if
you
anyone
too.
panics
Comfy?
and starts trying to turn it on, that would be problematic because it would probably potentially be a waste of its cycle.
thank you for keeping me warm.
Have we designed any sort of like fail-safe
Yeah,
locks
try it
or
while we
anything
still
to keep
can,
people from
honestly.
activating it before
I
like it's
literally
ready?
just unlocked it to test it because I was not thinking that far ahead yet. So I can go turn that off. But we should do a test at least if we can today. But I don't know what else is happening. To be fair, there's a shallowing over.
Well, we have
next to
food.
where we were. So
That is
Luckily.
you know,
But it
we're worried
might be
about that as
best
well.
to make
We have
it
all this
just a
peanut butter that we
quiet
bought for nothing.
night.
Well, not for nothing. We still eat it.
Okay, well then,
It was very
Lots of peanuts.
how long do we need for
Lots
tests?
of
Like
peanuts.
3 people?
You can, yeah, lots of beans.
I can't open
Jazz, you
my
might
mouth.
though.
My mouths aren't opened yet.
Yeah.
I could do, or try to do, but
Do a few
spend the
things.
shroud and then that would negate my mana potion, so
That's why I specifically said you should source the power from the.
So,
There's a really nice view on
Also
stream.
something I
I
can
would
be kind of climb
I know
up.
a
When
good
Michael
portion
gets
of
back
us
up, I suppose.
have yeah, if you
If it is
want
I
not
kind of
too
feel
small,
bad
right
for the
now,
folks that were
Oh, it's
selling
like a-
them.
like a
pretty
So
much
Ivy threatened them.
those two
that was
right
fine,
there,
then.
I believe.
I mean, it's
Graham and
Ivy, he
Connor, they
doesn't
should
eat
have their
Gretton.
wells open. I think Sally has his
I
wells
mean,
open.
yeah, but still.
So that's two.
Can't help but
that's-
feel bad
Is
for
he
him.
a second level mage or a first level?
I can grab one of them.
I do not know. And then I also know that Michael himself said that he recently opened his world well.
If they're all first level, then that would be
If I'm not available, make sure that Celine is with you when you launch it.
first circle.
I'll go with you, Winter.
Yeah. Copy. That would be 30. So that would be third circle casting, which would mean one more person.
If I could help, I would. I haven't had any time.
They would be
That's worrying.
exhausted. They should rest up if they do that.
Plus worrying.
I haven't had any time at all to practice my
Rest of the
meditation, so
bigger.
I don't even know how close I am to opening mine up.
It's what's
I would
in
risk it.
Darn.
If I were you.
They can see the entire
I know it's
I guess I'll come with.
speed. It's not worrying.
Well, do you like
We know what rifts do. We know what's coming.
They're looking for you.
It's just the day we don't know.
Sabine is there.
Am I supposed to?
You just gotta hope
Let you know if he needs
you
me in an
know if-
emergency. I believe I'll be up on the wall.
Okay.
They
Do you know if I should ask anyone else to?
As of recent,
Anyone
Was
in
this
particular?
ether tech stuff?
I don't know.
I don't mind
anybody
having
that
any
could be-
other, people who aren't aether techniques. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, alright.
before though.
Yeah.
Only those that normally show up to meetings such as this.
Okay. I'll try and grab some captains if I can, since I heard that they might cause issues.
Sometimes you can't even remember things that you can just tell them.
Oh, my feet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good job so far.
We should probably get lunch started.
The day is moving.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go see what we got. Be right back.
Mr. Silly
got
wandered
plenty of
off, so he
beans.
probably decided to be a crep goblin.
I get told things
Probably down there, I'll check.
sent out to find everybody one by one.
I might grab a glass of water really quick.
Different or running away.
Do any of you guys want water or anything while I'm down there?
Either with the church or in
I'm good.
I'm good.
You two? You two want any water? Water?
That is more of a family.
One yes, one no.
Okay, I'll grab
Thank
one.
Gallows your name, right? Gallows at the tree. Sorry.
Very
Also at the
polite.
tree. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
Which is
Good luck.
again,
Okay.
Hi.
Big sneeze.
Understood.
Okay, for an incredibly quick test, you might want to have like
Recently given false information on accounts of several times, and I've gone on wild goose chases to find everybody.
You feeling superior just because he's got a mask? Protecting you from sneezes?
Professor, where'd you get the torches from? Just for
Oh, I hear you sniggering.
because someone gave wrong information.
Oh no, you aren't.
Bucket of torches right by the door.
Don't sleep here, darling. Your neck will not thank you.
Al, how am I supposed to ask questions if I don't have any of the information? Everything that we know that I had questions before was written down.
Just
Little
busy
things
week.
to go to every
Just day in and day out.
Which one was it? That one with the water?
Oh, goody.
Him, I believe.
Everything that I know and that I know
No
with my
problem.
team, I thought was on there.
I'm gonna go try and find some people who are interested in that meeting.
Okay.
Good hunting.
I do hope that you're.
Have you guys seen any captains around or any other aether technicians?
Captains. If you just see the captain, I can, I guess, be present.
I'm looking for people who might be interested in that meeting that I was talking about. Just so that like they can have input, so that they don't cause issues when the aether technicians start making plans.
An
Good
technician
sharing.
I'm not, but
You eaten anything yet, darling?
What was that?
thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
For that.
Get some energy in you.
Yeah,
How-
we're making plans to. Oh, that's fair. We were making plans to
Hang on.
have the aether technicians.
What?
Oh, now we're sleepy.
Yeah, there's a coming. There's something about the devouring.
Oh, that's
Alrighty. Have fun.
wonderful.
Yep. Well, it's been a quick moment of your time, ma'am.
Well, that's a nice coat.
I've been cleared with a special mission by the Chancellor.
Ursula, I would like
The
to order
Vesper's
one
there.
company
Mm.
named Nil to accompany us. We need to be operating with stealth. It will happen this evening.
Already?
Yeah. Thank you, Pat.
I would like to chat with you at some point.
Of course.
Actually, the new member, but
There's peanut butter sandwiches down there.
Nice.
No, they didn't, so
Well,
you can be
I mean,
dismissed on this.
I mean, the peanut butter was really that good, so I hate to admit it.
Ah, that's good then.
I'll wait a little bit more.
I'd go over and let them know, but they're probably busy over there.
Peanut.
What the hell happened?
Gotta say the whole thing, darling.
Is there some people running?
Nut.
Bean nut.
Hey.
Yeah, we'll be talking a little bit about airship repairs. We're going to be mostly
Get it.
focusing on what our action plan is with the incoming Leviathan. We've been informed about the Leviathan, yes?
Sorry about that. All good?
You okay?
We need a lot of mana. Just 4 of you would be only. What are you? Which means 5th. Even if you had a was unlocked, it wouldn't be enough. Okay, so we need mages with ability to give third circle, 4th circle casts.
I don't think any of us can do that.
I know.
Maybe give.
I know. Any of you that want to volunteer is very helpful. So
I mean, at least try to help.
I have 20. Yeah.
you won't
Two of us at
die.
least go.
You'll just be very tired after you're done.
Okay.
That's all.
Conversations happen.
Also, there's something going on here.
Somewhere quiet.
Good to know. We'll definitely try and bring that up when we're at the meeting, and then I'll...
They're having some sort of
Bit
conversation
of a
over
big,
there.
yeah, bit of a big group for the library at this point.
Mostly focusing on...
Then put them in the ship for anything, Luca. You know why, specifically.
Something happened.
To the training room,
Can we help you?
We were
Oh,
hoping to
good.
speak
You
with
got us.
Lila
We're
if they were
curious
here.
with you.
Okay. Did we go to the training room with them?
Well, they're not gonna tell us, so if you want.
Why don't we get up a little bit?
well, I can station myself here.
We should probably head over to the training room to listen to whatever they have to say.
Oh, I'm just trying to be optimistic.
I do not believe that is a wise idea at the moment, considering the last time.
No problem, darling.
It'd be best if we stayed on.
Thank you for the warmth.
Unless we were invited otherwise.
Feel free to stop by the
Yeah,
kitchen.
are there other priority may be arising? Who's behind you?
What's going to happen? Hopefully this can go...
Yes, he takes first.
Indeed he is. I'm unsure if he is
Perhaps we
approaching
should-
the ship itself, though.
I'm unsure, but perhaps we should all go down the ramp so we're not looking down on the
I
general.
wanted to give people time to attend to...
Indeed, it would be a bad idea.
There's always
Well,
something...
I'm gonna head down. See what they're talking about.
Yeah. There's always something.
Alright.
Now's like the only time people seem to calm down, and I figured if I try to get everyone together now,
Would be
it'll
nosy.
be like herding a bunch of cats, and then something's gonna go wrong, where I'll be like, oh, I guess we're not doing it, and then we all run.
It was described as disrupting the balance.
Alright, looks like
So,
they're not going to be
if
doing
any of the
anything.
healers
So
wish
I
to
think that
do this,
scenario's over now.
Whenever you do, it might be a good idea to do it in a
Thank you very much.
controlled
Sorry.
area with the space and other people
it's
ready
fine.
to react to whatever might happen. I don't know what it might look like to so actively go against the cycle.
It's what we've been trying.
You mind scooting in a bit, darling? Folks are
Divan,
starting
what
to come
else?
in again.
That's one more. Carcosa described the occult as uncontrollable.
Excuse me.
And that's the
scoot
purpose
behind him.
of one of the divine. So, that's the cure.
Question, if you don't mind then.
obviously you've stumbled across it somehow. Was this tested? Did you all
It was.
how was this done, if you don't mind me asking?
We made a deal with Carcosa, the Celestine of Decay.
Okay.
Sacrificed a few personal memories as well. Nothing anyone needs to worry about.
Oh.
As to the how, it's close to what we've been doing. And Jill and I have been working on something similar for a year with various others of medical.
Well, I'm glad that you won't have to test on anyone else.
He made a point to say that they must be powerful divine and powerful occult. So that means third or fourth circle. I guess we didn't pay enough for that information, but...
Oh, that was gonna be my question. Okay. I know we have a few fourth circle divine. Do we have a fourth circle occult in that regard then? If that is what's necessary?
If we trust Octavian to perform. But I think he's also has divine. I don't know if someone with both is...
Hey, emergency! There's an airship coming in outside.
Airship.
Fuck's sake!
Form up.
It's always fucking something.
Stay down.
We might be the best option.
An extraordinarily large airship.
If you do
I just
go
want to
up,
make that
don't
clear.
leave
Compared to
Don't
ours,
leave the
would you
top.
put it?
Okay.
How big compared to ours exactly?
Oh, you're very quiet.
Probably as long as the town, from how it looked up there.
Okay. Do you think I
It's
should
a
escort
very
them
large
somewhere
airship.
safer, or?
Frankly, I don't know where safer would be.
I don't know
than
if you
the
heard, he kind of just walked in, big airship upstairs.
Fair enough. I just want them to be okay. Okay,
Yeah.
the buddy system. Alright, stay with the auxiliary. Alright?
Yep, buddy system in play now.
Last time I saw Quinn, she was with, Celine and Miscellanea. So,
She'll be
presumably she's
Just
somewhere
call her on
safe.
top.
Double check with them.
safer. Than
He's got his
I
track.
thought he was following me down here.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, let's have none of us go up top until this is resolved. I'm sure you
So
guys are
you'd
going to say
hope.
it's a given, but I just want to say out
Okay.
loud.
Could I
Also,
come
I have
just, like,
important
take a
information
pass
regarding
and
the
make sure
airship
she's all
repairs.
No trouble at all.
Okay, sus. Maybe don't be on the ship.
Thank you.
Don't
What?
be on the ship.
Don't be.
Should
where are
we-
we supposed to go?
Don't we have to go out up
But
and then
don't go up top.
Okay.
There's an airship.
Calvindorian airship.
I'm getting you.
Can you get us into town?
Okay, Gallop. Gallop.
Said it was really.
Those are the ones that
Real
were
quick. The door.
Oh,
Could you
yeah.
help us break it
Oh, it
down?
was two of them. Okay,
Thanks.
I thought it was just one.
They cannot do anything without angering the entirety of Holston.
Seem to be landing. It's gonna be okay, okay?
I'm going back on board.
There you go. A snack.
Munch on it. Calm your nerves.
Last I saw her was with Miss
You too.
Melania and Miss Celine
Take
getting
it.
a medical checkup. Do you know where Quinn might be?
Eat it and calm your nerves, okay?
Okay, Grim, are you working on the airship at all? I know this is bad time. We're trying to get this out while I have a chance.
I haven't.
Where to go?
All right.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. We can hide in the town, maybe.
For now,
Is there a
stay
place that
within the.
we
For now, stay within the city. Anywhere you can see guards of Holston. We're under their rights of hospitality. The guards will move in to protect you if anyone does anything.
Okay. Well, then I guess we should go into the
We're
town
gonna find
proper
a
then.
bar.
Orders, Captain.
Guys, I think trying to break into the Chancellor's office to get the rabbit right now.
Good luck to you.
Find out what's going on, I guess.
Okay, well.
No one's permitted on the ship at the moment. I'm sorry, darling.
It's for the best.
Guess I'll try to guard the ship.
Well, on the
Come
bright
on,
side,
Connor.
they can't steal it.
So we
It's still
hope.
broken.
They got a big one. That
Yeah,
carry
that's
a
what I
little
wanted
one.
to talk to you guys. If you guys are working on the airship at all, apparently we're missing some very key parts that we cannot currently manufacture. Yeah, we need those in order to make it fly at all. Well, maybe we can steal some. Who knows?
I see what the plan is for everyone else.
No, I mean. Got it.
It's a good thing everyone's standing in the gateway there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All in one cluster.
Over to the rift. Organizing people now in the plan would be the. Yeah. Go. Are they just trying to figure out where Edlin's?
Yeah. Just stay with us, okay?
No. You wanna catch up to him?
Got it. We've got ya.
Look at me. We'll be okay, right?
I know they must have seen our crashed airship. We're definitely.
Yeah, no way they didn't.
That's at least two.
We're probably unexpected. That's probably why they haven't taken a move yet.
Palindorians or just the ships?
The ships.
Yeah, one was the main one was the scouting ship. They said it?
For the time being, should be try and get the Ox and the Ferrari to, like, a specific location that is protected, rather than just standing around. No, just stand in the middle
We were
of
told,
the open area.
hey, listen to
We were
me.
told to
Please. We were told to stay in line of sight of the Halston guards.
I'm gonna be frank.
Do we have anyone watching over there?
Shouldn't we go somewhere
Inside.
that is less open? Because
Yeah,
we can't go
they're
inside right
clogging
now
up
until
the
everyone
way,
clears out.
So we're waiting our turn. We're not
Should we,
stupid.
can we yell at them to make a line? It seems like that would be a better idea than just standing around.
Situation, just.
Who are we missing?
Okay, but standing in the middle of an archway just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Behind the wall and walls are safe.
Thank you.
There's much else better places we can be right now.
Come on.
They're in a flying ship.
Yes.
Alright, useless, come on.
Make sure that he's alright and she's armed. I'm going to have one
Better
more
we
focus.
stay away from the ship. Who knows if they'll shoot something at us.
That's why we're not staying in the ship. That's why we're moving
That's
forward
interesting.
now.
Why does everybody see fit to treat us like we're fucking idiots, even one another?
I don't mean to be rude, I'm just a little worried, and I don't want to be out in the open at all.
Hey, not right now.
It's already.
Let's just find a place to hide.
We'll stay back.
That was handbag. Yeah.
Who set up at the tree?
Story. Talia can heal that. We don't got time to worry about it.
Be safe.
Where's the bloodstream?
Give us space.
Okay, I guess Connor's not coming.
Shelter. We can probably find a better place around here. I haven't exactly explored the town while I've been here, so there's that.
I heard there are somewhere.
Honestly, I feel like the safest
There's
place.
probably guards nearby that. Well, I guess they want to show us something.
You guys know a spot?
Come on.
We're not gonna seek the kindness
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't
Church of
think we should
Ordo at
be-
this time, darlings.
That
I like your ingenuity. We're
The
we're
church.
gonna find shelter elsewhere.
I mean, we could take
Block
shelter in the
out the
church.
sun.
no,
Okay,
I think we're good
We're
on the
not
church.
doing that, Graham.
Fair enough then. Okay, let's just in here.
You know how you were talking about how... Whoa, darling, these are people's houses.
I think that's someone's house. Yeah.
Fair.
What the fuck?
They probably have some sort of bar or something we can hide out at. They probably have guards near that. At the very least, if we're around the
Alright,
walls, I'm certain they probably won't send anyone after us.
Ordo's a
Cannon
complicated
is
subject
pointed
right
the
now.
entirety of this town.
Okay. Fair
We'll
enough
catch
then.
you up on it. It's one of those things you are out of the loop on.
Do you see that?
See what?
Just ignore him.
The
Yes, you see the
cannon.
giant airship. For now, we need to find.
Yep.
Oh, looks like
It
it's
is
coming down the
common
lanes. That's
on many
even better.
Palvandorian ships. All right. So
These
other
people
than
just
wandering the
not
back
go
streets,
anywhere?
do you guys have a
Yeah.
plan?
Well, I would assume there's some sort of tavern or some place that people go and not just the single market area.
I mean,
Oh, there's something
probably
over there.
we're just unfamiliar with the streets.
Yes.
I'll take being near a gate.
Yeah, there's an outdoor area over here.
Alright. We'll hunker down here, I suppose. At the very least, there are tables to get under.
Yep. I don't know if we should be running behind their bar.
If it's
Not
to get cover, we can. For now, I
If
guess.
it's to cover, that's one thing. If it's anything else, don't be a looter.
Yeah. If it's to take cover, but for now, we'll just.
They won't begrudge us
Yeah.
keeping ourselves safe.
Sorry again for being rude. I was just a little worried.
In
Alright,
situations like this, it's best to keep a calm head and try to think
I was
without
like this
panicking.
close to calling you
Saying it.
some very foul words, so I preemptively apologize for that.
No, it's okay. I was being a little weird.
But like, you don't have to accuse others of incompetence just because you're angry and stressed.
Well, I didn't mean to imply that we were being I just wanted to insist that we try and make a move on and force our way through if they're gonna be blocking the door like that. I just don't understand why they were just standing around.
Orders could have been changing. It happened before. First we were ordered to stay in the ship, then we were ordered to get the fuck out. Sometimes rushing ahead means you gotta backtrack even more, just because you didn't listen in the first place.
Yeah.
There are
Plus,
costs
at
and
that
benefits
current
to every
moment,
move.
while it is good to hide,
Staying away from the ship is the best thing for now.
Yeah.
Where's the Chancellor right now?
Not too close to where they're docking, not too close to, the stolen Palvandorian ship. Crashed halfway through the city.
I wouldn't call it stolen.
it's stolen.
They weren't using it. They weren't using it.
It was negotiated for by folks who had no other choice. I think they traded it for a little bit of food.
They're fast.
They got a
Yeah, I
whole
don't
lot
know.
more to be pissed at us about than the fucking ship. And that's assuming they're here for us.
Could be here for that rift.
For the opalite. Yeah,
I
for
mean,
the
they'd have
rift,
to
yeah,
know about the
yes.
opalite.
Didn't they send an entire squadron of people
Town as well.
actively
There's all
for
sorts of things
opalite?
they could be here for.
They sent it for the opalite. I don't know if they know we had it.
Well, they saw the giant rock we had outside of the ore. They were specifically trying to demand that we give it all to them. They attacked us when we didn't.
I mean, maybe a whole bunch of folk got killed. We don't know that that's the same ship.
No
But
idea.
it could be related. Or like Rio said, it could be
Or
for the
it could be
Rift.
Rift Watch.
Yeah.
Like, we spent a good 10-15 minutes talking about how that rift is growing.
Yeah.
If anything's gonna draw 'em here, it'd be that. Our presence won't help things, but it might not be for us.
Hopefully they don't also get right of hospitality.
I don't think they do that for Palvin doors around these parts.
Yeah.
And it would matter either way.
Well, I wasn't
they've always
expecting us to
attacked
get.
outside, right?
I don't know. Depends on what they're here for. They're military, so they focus on their objective, not opportunity.
Well, it sounds to at least look like
Their
they're
objective is something
moving
in
towards.
Houston. It might not be us. If their objective is the rift, we might be in their way.
All
Looks like
depends.
one might be descending.
They research them.
Yeah, I feel like one is descending.
They got a whole force for them.
Or is it turning? It's hard to tell.
Hard to say from here.
Just a better thing. Since, well, it's good and bad. It just means that we're at least out of harm's way for now.
Yep.
I don't think we're quite at the point where we're counting silver linings, but thank you for the attempt.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You don't have to apologize. It's not going to ring anything but hollow till the skies are clear again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure is a bartender here. I don't know why. It's
I
not
don't
like I'd be able to
think they'd
drink
want
half that
to.
meat later, but
I don't think we should be drinking in this situation
hold on.
anyways.
yeah. There she goes.
I'll go after her.
There's some people
She
that
doesn't
she's
slip
on.
and fall off the rock.
She's not. She'll be fine.
I'm just more worried because she has 2 concussions in like the past few weeks. The reason I was demanding that she go see a healer or something about it, because even though she's been healed, you never know what concussions.
And we just gotta hold on home.
Looks like a couple of terror back by the.
Okay.
Like two. And so
That's good.
went towards where the others went.
Understood. I mean, I doubt they'll just start attacking before.
Arlen, I need you to not say. We call that tempting fate.
I've been actively avoiding trying to like say at least they're not blank for like the past
Thank
5
you, darling.
minutes. Exactly because of that.
I still owe Mr. Ivor a swift hit.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why I explicitly wanted the meeting to happen after sundown. I knew there's gonna be some shit. There's always some shit.
There's always some shit.
If yours is just a toilet, then this is the shit.
We've stayed in worse places. Where did she fucking wander off to?
I don't know.
Is that what this is?
I mean, they might.
All over again.
I mean, okay, I didn't want to say anything earlier, but when they said that they approached the rift of their own volition,
I really care about Tori as a friend, but I could 100% see her trying to get close to the rift.
Alright, she's here. You too. You can't be running off alone. We only got rid of hospitality for a couple more days. Oh, they're running back.
Should we?
That's a good sign.
Wait till the ships start to move. Or until we see
Yeah,
more.
once they're gone, I think we should start heading back. Or if we see a bunch of people coming back in a group,
they,
yeah.
They might be running to unload the ship or some
While
shit.
I'm looking out over that way, I'm not staying too far.
Once we get a
just
better
staying
view
over
of them.
here in case.
I'm a bit too short.
I just say keep an eye on that road right there. I think that road right there is probably the best spot, because if you see a whole group of people coming back, then we can run over and grab
Clear
ask
leg
them.
right there, where I've been seeing folk.
Okay. Yeah, I can see them better from here. Sadly, I'm a little bit too short.
There we go.
Oh.
It's hard to see what's going on since
Fucking
the
voice
blocking our
mod.
view.
Always turning off
Yeah,
the
just
mic
keep
with
an eye
no
on that
dab.
road over
Blocking their
there.
view of us.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Just gotta keep walking
Well, at least we picked a good spot.
Let's see here. So we saw Lumen go back. What other teams? I don't remember what other teams they were saying were going out towards them.
Fuck, man, I'm hungry, bro. Hungry. Yo, I'm gonna start chomping on something. I'll find something.
Should we return to the others?
We should at least poke our head back. See what's what.
Yeah.
If they're
we can poke our heads
unloading
over.
or if it's all clear or...
We'll be going as a group. Not gonna be one
Yeah,
person
come on,
going
move
off or
hither.
anything.
No, she proposed it to the group. We're good.
I know, just make sure you slow that comes along. I don't want them getting left behind.
Streets are clear.
We might be able to get information if we try to negotiate or parlay and try to find their intentions.
Maybe. They also said that they'll be one to tell the truth willingly.
Yes.
Did you get something out of that? Hang around for a sec.
I didn't see any Palvindorian armor in that vision.
Stay around, okay.
It was mostly just
Alright.
us and Austin members.
Yeah, so nothing to do with Palvindor, but...
Had a singular task.
Unless they were closest to the
I
river.
don't want to shout.
Alright.
Step aside for a second. Alright, here's the deal. I don't know how much you've been told, but...
I need to step aside for a second. I need to take care of
Palvindor's
Stand
given an
aside.
ultimatum. The general has 24 hours to surrender Halston, or Palvindor intends to take it. Their war. We don't have a response on our side yet. I expect that we're going to go talk about that as soon as, you know, this seems less imminently a concern.
You think that
So,
the
I
church
know-
would be more than willing to help with their inquisitors? Sorry, that...
In the sense of defending Halston?
Yes.
I don't know
Don't
enough
they
about
have,
the
like, all of
politics
them here?
of it.
No idea.
The
Sorry for interrupting, Keel.
Ordo is close to
No, it's just...
Bronson. So if the stronghold is under attack, likely Ordo is under attack as well. I think they're in this. Maybe. I don't know.
That's what's going on.
Orders to prideful. They wouldn't just give up at church.
Still
They'd probably fight with
I didn't mean.
I was just gonna say, I know what standard Rosewood response to an ultimatum is, which is, you know.
Besides, the order presence in this town is more than just a church. Together with the other clans, Barrett clan, I cannot remember the names of.
Bronson? His name?
Something with an R.
Bronson, I remember. I didn't remember.
Raylan.
Yes.
Either way, they're part of the leadership here. Ordo will fight with them.
What did I miss?
Melanie, could you grab it for a second?
Palindor's here.
Yeah.
Alright, so this means we have what, 24 hours?
They're demanding the port within the next 24 hours.
If we're considering, I'd really. Yeah. We can get people back.
Nothing for us explicitly, but I mean, we're here.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
also, I highly doubt
Anything
that
that
they're
would be
going to let us
important
continue working on the
to-
airship.
Anything that would be important to take with us if we have to leave on foot, we need to pack by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I can go to a take stop. Get important shit by the door.
Food is going to be
It's
a
safe
big
to be
one,
on
but
for
I
now.
also mean like books that
How
we
much
need,
opalite can we move?
potions, as much as we can carry.
Get ready to move anything quickly if you want.
And
I
then
can put
we
some in my
probably-
suitcase if you'd like. Some food or other things. It's a large suitcase.
Let's go ahead and pack.
Oh, wait, shit. If somebody can track down those peanut sellers, we could buy their cart.
No, opposite.
With Octavian's spear.
Where do they go? You can't hit the ship with two shields guarding any projectiles that
No,
might hit it.
ours, Jackson.
Yes, the ship will explode.
Great.
And I think that's even regardless of the.
Yeah, sure. I need to talk to the Umbra girl. I don't know where she is.
I want to destroy all of the opalite if we're going to leave it. Anything we don't carry.
Okay.
I hate the idea, but I have to agree.
Why would we destroy
I mean, wouldn't it
something
be better to leave it
so
as
valuable?
like charged if, you know, Big Ugly's coming?
Hang on. Sorry.
But Alvindor could get it.
Sorry?
The complicating factor is
Do we really want Alvindor to get it?
the occult magic has to go into the.
I don't fucking know.
Opalite.
I also don't want to eradicate the last trace of my fucking goddess.
Blow up.
That is true.
By healing near it. It has to go.
If it's destroyed, I don't think it will ever exist again.
Yeah, no, we pretty much have all that will ever exist, to my knowledge.
We have to stay here. Our ship is.
I don't love the thought of it in Palindorian hands, but I mean,
Not going to.
in their own way, they're fighting the rifts too. At the very least, it wouldn't be wasted entirely. Wouldn't be put to the use.
My word.
We don't know that.
We're not even putting it to use.
Anything change up front, Jackson?
We don't know that they're, and some of us are putting it to use. There's experiments going on, and we don't know that Palvindor is fighting the rifts.
Let your know that
Okay.
Alright.
All I've heard is that they throw people in the rifts.
Otherwise, we're just gonna fire the thing up.
Would you destroy Drudana's body? Or
Okay.
her remainders?
Question, because it was asked earlier.
If it was her,
I don't
instead
know
of
that
Luna.
that's relevant.
Do you need someone to accompany you?
Yeah, that's relevant.
I don't know that that's relevant.
That is.
There's a specific part of it that allows
I mean,
people to go through
I
and-
understand what
I
she's
don't
trying
wanna
to say
fucking
from
destroy
her
the
point of
opalite.
view.
Well, yeah, me neither. But
I can go with you.
well, listen. In the vision that the Seers had, in the vision that the Seers had,
We're not discussing doing it now. It's more of a like if it's destroy it or let Palvindor
Explain
have it.
what
and
the
we
Seers
fuck
saw.
off.
Stories. He tried to shoot her, and I jumped.
the Seers saw Holston people along with us fighting the briefcase. So, presumably, if the vision is to be believed,
Who's with her?
for some reason Palvindor goes away, or we make them go away. So we shouldn't panic about this. Okay?
Or maybe they get evil.
The rift
Or they know
beast
how to
might
open the
take them
rift.
down.
It makes sense. It's a good
It's not.
point.
It's not either.
It's a very small section.
Die because of the Leviathan.
They're also
You said you wanted to talk to your
at the same time.
No, the sister.
We only saw a small
You all spoke of a town, didn't you?
If we keep it.
Gates open in the middle of the night. Rift's attacked.
If she.
Well, either way, for now, you should get prepared to get your belongings and ready to grab them at a moment's notice.
That's my
If they have the confirmation and are fine with it,
Well, it's a good thing we got all the lockers put back up, so we can immediately empty them out.
Yes, but I need to confirm with the captains first.
I know it's not a good situation, but I mean, I don't want to destroy the Opalite.
I'm getting a little worried that the only option is either we destroy the Opalite or we say bye and fight Palvindor.
Sorry.
So you don't have a bag or like a folder I could put some papers into?
No, I need to go back. I'll be right
There's some extra sacks in storage.
We're gonna have to fight Palvindor, Ryan. There's no way around it.
Yeah, well, just don't really like the idea of an entire army coming in here. This is like kind of the exact worst possible
Alright,
timing.
so, darling, hey, look at me. Declaring war does not mean an army arrives the next fucking second. It means
Yeah, but they're gonna be
forces arrive
sending one.
first. Eventually.
Yeah,
My
but
worry,
look
my
at
worry is
this
that
way.
they will
wants to
arrive as the
mobilize.
Leviathan is getting here.
No, in the vision there was no Palvindor, so you shouldn't worry about that, okay? And listen, they gave us 24 hours. What's probably gonna happen is they have 2 or 3, maybe 4 with the small ship strike groups. They're gonna send them down to try to clear us out. If I were to guess, they're probably gonna underestimate the hosting inhabitants. And once we get rid of the strike groups, they're not gonna send their crew down because they need to still man the airships, right? They'll probably go away
Can
and
I
either
help you, sir? Oh wait, no, that's a relative. Never mind. Sorry, just saw the white.
Okay. Either way, listen. We can probably deal with Palvindor fine. It won't be an army. It won't be thousands of men. At most, it'll be a few dozens, maybe 100. You know, if we're pushing it.
I mean,
And we have all of Holston with us.
If it breaks within the next 24 hours, we, under the right of hospitality, we do have to rise to defend them. That's how it works.
Well, no, they have to defend us because they gave us the right. However, it runs out tomorrow afternoon. So we're gonna have to deal with it after that. So for now we're fine, but afterwards
Do you
there won't
think they would send any smaller airships around? Because we're gonna have to fight anyways. This could at least
from
solve
what
our
we
problem of
saw-
not being able to lift ours up.
From what we saw in Gaba, the one on the right is the smallest airship they seem to have brought to Drosa. When they flew overhead, we saw a bunch of them go over. That seemed to be the smallest. It's possible they have a smaller one, but I doubt it. I mean, Aethertech is a very new technology. You know, it's only been 11 years.
Yeah.
I doubt that they have found a way
I'm gonna
to
keep
make it
packing.
small. Do you know what I mean? Like
The question is that we're missing like a handful of very specific parts that we cannot build in order to make the airship get up off the ground. If it were possible, we could maybe, acquire them.
I mean, maybe, but they'd have to land, and we'd have to defeat their crew. I don't know if they would land.
Yeah.
They have shields, we could tell. Marine. So, I think the answer is no. Maybe if we can get some cannons on the wall, they could maybe. But then just get obliterated. I don't know if you can tell, they have a giant cannon at the bottom of the airship on the left.
Oh, I thought that might have been like a flag or something. That is.
No, it's a giant artillery cannon of some sort.
Oh, that's just wonderful. I'm gonna grab some sacks.
Really making sure that we have some with us.
It's good. It's a good idea.
I agree with Miss Keel, though, that we shouldn't just destroy them.
I do agree with that. Even if it's just because it's limited supply, I just disagreed with the notion that they're helping.
I'm gonna grab some of the metallic ore if I can, just because these aren't very useful on their own.
Yeah,
and
right.
They probably can make more dangerous stuff with the metallic ore also if they get
That's
hold
not a
of it.
bad idea. If we can take all of the metallic ore, that would be nice. Because then this would
That
be
would be
useless to
ideal.
them.
I know we have a few crates full, and I would carry them, but they're literal tons, and I am
Yeah,
probably
no,
about 100
just grab a
pounds.
bench. It's just something to bring up.
Just grab what you can.
You should probably tell the others to also start filling sacks of things, just in case.
I don't just mean Ox. You all are a lot stronger than quite a few of us, so you could probably carry more.
Maybe. Yeah.
Help! Okay, darling. You want to fill up the sack? When it gets too
Be
heavy to
careful with
drag,
that.
just tie it off. Okay?
Alright, I hope I didn't almost step on you.
Let me get another sack and start filling this one too.
Damn, this shit's huge.
Do you have more sacks in there? Kill.
Yeah.
Help out.
They're hooked over the side of this one. I might do the stupid fucking thing and see if Octaris can pop my well open.
I don't know the details, but I hear that forcefully doing that sort of thing is very dangerous.
Yeah, but I need mana, right?
Which well? Do you have one in
I don't
particular?
know.
Okay. Where'd you live it?
Well, I thought it had to be the world well first. Didn't know there were options.
Well, I don't know if you can cast Divine without. I think you can cast Divine without the world well being open. It's just, well.
I think
for
you
one-
can't cast shit without the world well open, as I was told.
Once the world is open, by the way, how do you actually go about, casting?
Study and practice, I think.
Yeah.
It depends. I just keep doing what I've been doing.
So, some people, you go the book way. There's some magic circles, some formulas, incantations. It's a bit more formal. Others prefer to try to channel emotions and feelings and, things like that. Others use a mix. I mean, it's really up to you. There's no right or wrong answer. Whatever works for you.
But we need divine or occult, right? If we can swing it.
Well, you don't need it to cast any
Also,
other.
No, I mean we.
That That machine in the square was the generator, the shield generator thing that folks were talking about earlier, right?
I think so. I didn't get a good look.
Are we just gonna be leaving that if the town gives
They
itself
always
up
leave
for
it.
We can take out
No,
some essential parts
won't.
if we need to hide the blueprints.
So we're gonna leave Halston to die if Palvindor takes it?
We can also set it up so it's locked up so that they can't access the internals without destroying it.
Halston, Palvinder has been wanting the shield technology for a while now.
Alright.
I don't think we should let
No
it get
worries
to
what
their
they might
hands.
do with it.
So
How many kids are in this fort?
For one, before you start, there's already not enough mana in all of the population of Halston to sustain the shield. It's not a solution to the rift. Halston has to
I'm gonna
evacuate
say
whether
he
they want
didn't
to or
grab
not.
one right
It's just
there.
Barrett's father is too
He went
stubborn
to,
to see it.
he touched it and he's like, no.
So you can not go down that route. Even if everyone in Halston was alive, the shield wouldn't be able to sustain Halston. It's over.
Good job,
for
you two.
Halston.
But if we charged it, we could give him a day or two.
Good job.
If we what?
If
Two?
we
3
charged
bags?
it, we could give him a day or two.
Do you want one more?
Sure, but it
Okay,
but
let's make it
maybe
a
I
solid
don't.
4.
I think he's the best to ask.
Long enough to run?
We
Here you
could
two
we
go.
could give them a day or
Keep
two,
up the good
but it would be
work.
best if we immediately begun evacuations.
Evacuations.
That's why I wanted to have that meeting so we could try and come up with an actual proper escape plan for people.
Listen,
If there's
the
anything specific
general
you
doesn't
want
want to
from the
run.
kitchen, make sure to that is aside. There's still some room in my suitcase.
Well, he's not gonna go belly up for Palvindorians.
Ooh. Ooh.
Half bag.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, small gun. Small gun. Okay. Whew. Small gun. Small good. Small safe.
Full of war.
Listen, everybody
Thank
can
you,
see the
darlings.
rift. Whoever can, whoever wanted to, has already run.
You did 4? Good work.
That's part of why I wanted to have that meeting, because I figured if we, at the very least, if we got the Aethertech people together, we might be able to do something. I don't know what yet, but something to help the people who can't evacuate, who do want to evacuate, perform an evacuation.
That would be nice.
Fortunately, if we had more time, I would have, focused on trying to get the replacement parts for the airship, but we don't have time for that unless it literally falls out of the sky. So we have to figure out some way to get however many people out of the city with whatever resources we have, which are very plentiful.
In the first place, Malik wouldn't allow us to take any refugee. It happened in Gaba. The conversation occurred.
We don't have the capacity. We can't protect them. We can't feed
But at the
them.
very least, take the children somewhere safe.
I
He'll
mean,
say
hopefully,
no.
but best you can do is get them to another clan around here.
So they become slaves. Well, better that than all that, I guess. Listen, Malik will say no. It's a moot conversation. We're not
Well,
taking
do
any
we have
refugees on
a
their
map
ship.
of the? Do we have a map of the location? We could possibly plot out an escape route for them to take to somewhere that might be a little more
That's just
forgiving.
something
towards
for the
them.
meeting, not something to plot out now. Ask when everybody's there to tell you what resources they got.
There is a map in the library.
How does it look in here with
So I'll make a copy of that.
Oh.
Do we might need to get Michael or something at some point to keep inventory of all the stuff that we're planning on escaping with, so that we know what we're working with when we're out on the road without having to manually count everything.
I hate how we're
at the first
just
stop.
gonna be
Poor Michael.
leaving all
He
this
just barely made
valuable
that
I heard
ore.
him crying. Yeah, I heard him crying after the airship crashed because he had to go recount everything.
We set out a bunch of sacks over there with a bunch of opalite.
Okay. My suitcase is there too, so we have plenty, I guess, now. Folders? I don't know. All I know is that they're going to be having cabinets meeting.
Documents.
At a run.
At a run, certainly one per member. At a push, maybe me, Glorium, maybe Penny could do 2, but
You need something for this next.
I've seen him flying with
sweat if we do
Gables,
that
so-
much. Within about maybe 3 hours on foot, I can try to get 2 come back.
If we gotta go,
And then
we
everything
gotta
after the
go,
battle,
but-
I mean, I can go pretty
Yeah.
much anywhere on this whole area.
into as few bags as possible will be
Souls?
the most helpful thing. Yeah.
A mirror.
I know this is the best timing, but sometime after sundown, I was trying to get a bunch of the captains together with the Aether technicians to talk about making a proper plan involving the Leviathan. Obviously, now we have some other stuff we need to worry about, and I was interested in possibly putting together some sort of evacuation plan for people.
That'd be good. No, that's. Yeah, no, we'll do that.
Alright, I can say this.
Who's
Be
that?
irreverent. Maybe if we're lucky, 2 of the 3 traitorous fucks will get crashed down through the airships.
Understood. Maybe. The owl's Verica. Oh. Have I? I don't remember. I know I remember here.
We're gonna have a captain's meeting pretty soon.
I came after that.
You guys will be fine. You're gonna be
good.
fine.
I had come after he had left.
Oh, perfect. I'll go see if he's interested. I managed to bag up some of the metallic opalite, and I know they were working on bagging up some of the crystallized opalite, but I can't imagine we'll get
Yeah,
to
we
see more than
got-
a few bags of each.
We went from having what seemed to be a leisurely day to a more stressful one.
I think food
Yeah,
and
so much
anything that
fucking
goes wrong
peanut
will be the
butter.
priority.
Oh, there's God.
That's easy transport.
At least that'll hopefully keep.
We have to not only deal with that rift that's opening up over the mountain over there, but
Yeah.
whatever the hell they want, we know what they want.
It's good protein.
You think I'm gonna go?
Monty, were you gonna be free?
I just need to continue working on my spell.
Okay.
Man, today was so nice. I was learning how to fish.
Okay, yeah, I'm
I caught 2
grabbing
fish.
technicians and any captains I can see, and we're gonna have a meeting about our exact.
Now we have to move
We're gonna be doing
again.
just our plans involving.
We were getting this place ready to
Do
go.
we have plans to
Fuck,
take any of
man.
these things? Anything rare or
Obviously, we have some people to worry
seed packs?
I was mostly hoping
I can
Shit
make
that
sure
is
to
important for alchemical supplies.
overnight. I can talk to Sable and we can see what she recommends.
Okay.
We can get that situated.
How am I doing that?
If the town takes it as a draws, then
I don't know.
Magic, I believe, is the answer.
My ideas
I have-
for evacuation just pretty much involve plotting a route to the nearest safe cities and then leaving it like a map of it there so that if they decide to evacuate, they can.
That's why I kept telling you to practice.
I
and
have
practice.
been practicing. I have been practicing.
Well, the guards don't have to go if they don't to.
I don't even know if I have
I mean,
the
what?
affinity.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, what infinity you're trying to get?
I don't want to
I mean, your
say
worlds are open up. You could do basically anything unless you just practice and then imagine it.
There's obviously the church, but
I'm
I'm
really-
aware there's a second plan
Oh,
there.
sorry.
I'm sure they'd
Oh.
probably rather leave than risk being
There we go.
slaughtered.
I haven't
either by the
really
East or
thought
the
of it.
incoming
I was gonna
Orions.
do the way that folks say that they just let their emotions decide.
in the.
I mean, because we have fire, we have
Malik's office?
a bunch of wind.
Yeah, Malik's office. Okay.
Abandonment would mean.
Well, that's happening. Do you know what books we need to prioritize? Because we can.
Actually, no, I don't think we
make
have
shift
fire.
some crates
I don't think we
into,
have
like,
fire
a
or
sled
wind.
or something.
Oh well.
And the way we've
Structure.
there's a fallen bookshelf, the
I
one
mean,
we were
you
sitting
can
on.
see the
that I was
roof
sitting
from
on
here.
yesterday.
I'm not tall, and I can still see the rift from right where I'm standing.
Last shelf
And they
on
are
the
still
bottom.
here.
This city is not gonna last long.
Inventory of most of the books.
Good thing this is a good thing I already have all the good books
Which
stored
ones
up.
do we prioritize? We gotta leave some. I assume you've already
I should
gone
give
through
you
the
I should
process
give you the
when you
books
left your school
so you can
to do it.
practice and basically know about each affinity and
Unless
what.
I'm unless I'm able to figure it out and finish everything overnight, I think it's still gonna be
Because I've heard nothing on outside of that one time me,
Medical,
you,
magical.
Laura, and we briefly
If we have
spitballed a few
anything on the
ideas. I've heard no
I'm
solid
presuming.
ideas on how we're gonna either fight it or redirect it or stop it in any way.
Okay.
If we're gonna even bother to.
Millennia.
If you wish to hear
Lucia sent
possible
mail to
ideas
track
on how we are trying to fend ourselves, then I can share those ideas. Though doing something about it
I'm more interested.
might not be the way to go, as we have a more current threat than our doorstep.
You know, there's still peanut butter sandwiches down the
I'm more
line.
interested in stuff that we can do immediately versus just spitting out more ideas. Because we're not.
Tilly!
This is going to turn into a defense. Unless we can get the very essential part.
Tilly!
I've been informed that
This is an
I've
example.
been informed
Pardon,
specifically
coming through.
that the airship has missing parts that we cannot make. We will likely not be able to get our hands on. Which means that
I put that peanut butter to good use. There's a bunch of prepared peanut butter sandwiches down in the canteen right now, so if folks want to go eat, they can. It's something quick, but I think right now, since folks are so on alert, they should have something that they can eat quickly. And
Other one. I don't know where she is. If they got her close or not. He has told me yet.
Also,
Be my bubber. Be my bubber, damn bitch. Be my bubber, damn bitch.
Sarah's down there talking planes from the lampstand and some bum bro.
Solace with them?
Yeah, Solace is with them. I can go grab him if you'd like.
Lucia?
Obvious threats.
Yeah, let's get the captains.
Understood.
It is not just
Gather the
it's
captains.
going to be coming quicker than the Leviathan itself.
Exactly, which is why I want to figure out what we can take off the ship from them before, because they're going to confiscate this, and we will not get this.
if you want to, Sully, take the plate up here so that we can start handing them out to people.
All of this is gone. Most of what's on here is gone. We need to
Let's
figure out
gather.
what we can
For the best.
I sent one of mine for at least two of the others.
Wonder where's the
Monty, if you want to
weakness.
listen in on a meeting about talking about this shit.
Very well. Would you like to come along?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
This is a very interesting in terms of our plans going forward.
I'm not about the Aether, right? Stuff that I.
Yeah, I
just
have
need
other
to
stuff I want to talk about.
figure out where we stand
Involving the ship.
for the. Okay. Well, none of mine. Hi.
They're bringing her in now.
At least the professor is. I imagine you wish to be there for that conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, see, okay, looks like we're mostly gathering. Where do we want to do this?
See myself in.
Well, this is. I am trying to get all the captains together so we can talk about what the fuck is happening with the, giant airships in the sky and all of that. So. So if you want to be there for that,
Excuse me. They technically brought the parts
you
that
don't
we
want to be
exactly need.
Possible to get a professor to
Directly
radio
to
them
us.
in? They're in the around.
I already motioned for that.
Oh,
Okay.
the other team leaders.
But I like where your head's
Is
at.
LeFron anywhere to be seen?
I believe LeFron is at the fishing village.
Maybe drink some water?
Okay, fair enough.
LeFron will be here shortly. I can sense it.
Stuff to do. I've drinking plenty of water.
Okay, the captain's meeting starts now. When are we having it?
I haven't today. Except
I
for
heard
the
about
kids.
ECO ordered.
Where? No. I'm just trying to figure. There's like.
Oh, thank God.
Information.
We're back. Lots of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
no,
here's the
come with us. Come with us, and Murtek, if you were with. Let's go inside.
No one talks to the outside.
A lot of people were there for it, so having a meeting mode.
I was there from start to finish.
I mean more for information on this.
Let's not more than like two. Okay. Is the is she here?
He's already over there by the gate. We've had a few people trying to help, but
okay.
Who's she?
no one's
Remember, you guys are just as
talking
much
to me.
Winter's
as the
sister.
rest of us, but
Winter's
make sure that
Chain coat.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to question her so that we can tell if she's. I haven't had a chance yet.
I should go to this meeting because I don't know how many other guards are going to be
Outside.
there.
Do it again.
Or she ain't allowed. At the moment, she is not allowed on the ship.
I need
The most she is right by the gate.
I think it was just
What do you want to do?
Go inside. Go inside.
Guys,
wrote something else, but I was already at the door.
Thank you. This is pretend.
we can question her after, yeah? Or no, we want to know.
You're welcome.
We learned a lot already.
Then he's asking
Yeah.
me
Back Terrace. But
Do you
that's what
know
I'm
if
asking.
they're
You want me
telling
to
the
take-
truth or not?
That's what I'm asking. If you
Should we
want me
get
to take you to her.
I'm
trying to-
Talia, how about we get you your thing done first, then we get all the information we can, and then when we have every bit of information we have available, get started with that.
All good, Mr. Sun?
Okay.
One thing at a
I'll
time.
split one with you, Helma.
Yes.
Captains,
Let's
if
go.
she's, you know, not on side and is with Palvindor, we can't let her go, yeah? That's where
I
we're
will
at.
say that LaFranc, a group of us
I know.
that were there, including 3 team captains, have already agreed to offer sanctuary for now. But obviously, there's 3 more team captains to.
I'm telling the truth, and I value her involvement, or she's lying to us, and we can't trust anything about it, and that she's probably, you know.
I would like to mention
Okay.
to Elenia before I lose this chance.
Let's move. Let's get this done.
Let's go.
Let's
go
not
down
Yes.
somewhere. Let's go.
Library.
Where do we want to have this?
She's outside the wall.
Oh,
I think we have to go
going
outside to
down.
meet her. We don't want her anywhere near the
If we can
gate.
help her.
She's inside, just like up to the first side of the gate.
Oh, she's inside? Hang on. Lucia?
Yeah, she's inside now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, mistake.
Yeah, I'm good.
Her over there.
All right, good, good. Good, good, good. Everyone's going to mob this and great.
Nope. Sorry.
So you're Winter's uncle, correct?
Peanut butter sandwich?
Sure not, fuck it.
So are you... Eat one. No, I want everyone to eat one. It's gonna be a stressful next 24 fucking hours, and we all need to keep our strength up.
How was she like? I was choked on my sandwich.
I've been trying to learn more about Winter.
You back. You guys gotta eat too.
I did not.
Everyone needs to eat.
Everyone's
gotta get their strength up.
It was mostly been said about after Miriam passed and I
And what they say, food's the spice of life.
took over raising them.
That was very
But they've always been.
Can I offer you a sandwich?
It is what Miriam wanted.
Butter.
That's all. I obliged.
Something small.
Okay.
While walking. Sure.
They have always been bright, much.
Honor.
I could see the greatness that they had in them.
Mind keeping
The
an eye on that
potential.
guest. Angel's already going up there.
Was,
You already got the sandwich thrown?
was Winters a tough child to deal with? Growing up,
No,
Fleur?
You could
at
take
least?
it and save it for later as well.
Yes. Getting in trouble
It's
often.
just a peanut
The
butter.
both of them. So
Oh, so you already know. Okay.
often Fleur with clumsiness.
Please,
is it
make sure to eat when you are hungry.
Yes.
Am I whispering?
I would know. At how young did she start training?
It was not too long ago. They had not begun the training until after Miriam passed.
I understand. Well, Winters is a very interesting person. Fleur, at least. Sorry. She should specify.
the progress she has made.
You should be. She's a very interesting person, to say the least.
Well, we just gotta.
Sorry to ask so many questions.
What's
I'm
the
just
word?
curious
Wait
about
now,
her.
I guess.
I understand.
Do you get to see Nyx's tears often where you're from?
No. I've never seen them before.
I'm going to go check on Marcy and Sable.
Okay.
They're quite beautiful, are they not?
Surprisingly.
Make sure to bring him a sandwich.
Other than that, how's your day been?
Would you like to get some footage?
You know, other than the 80% shit. How's the 20%
I was
doing?
only going to say that it is unfortunate.
What happened
That's
to
pretty
Sue?
neat.
To look upon them. we
Nothing,
must
I just
look
got another
upon
rat.
Marcy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. The way
There's
you
two
said
of them
that-
now?
It is a shame.
Yeah, we got two rats. We got soup and peanut.
Two rats, nice.
Guess what I feed
A
peanut?
drink would be nice.
Okay,
Beans?
just keep them out of the
I'm
peanut
allowed
butter.
within the ship unless you are
Peanuts,
giving
you
them
dumb
up.
fuck. Peanuts
I'll
aren't
bring
beans.
this.
I was told I was
Anything
still
I
not.
bring
They were
some-
calling
Don't
them
say that to
beans
me
earlier,
again.
from my
They're
heard.
legumes.
Stay over
No,
here.
they're not.
Sonny, if you would
They're not
stay
beans.
with him for
Any
just a little bit
Severin
as I grab the
farmer.
drink.
They're beans.
Now they're not. And the nuts, they're called peanuts. Not pea beans.
Bean
Not
nuts.
pea legumes. The peanuts.
Sorry.
Oh,
People
Don't-
call a lot of
don't
shit a
let
lot
me.
of shit.
sorry, I had a hiccup. I totally forgot what I was saying.
It's a bean. I was raised by
It really
Furball.
ain't. It really ain't. I'm
What
going.
was
I'm
that?
leaving. I don't
What
want
you
this
said?
conversation.
Are they treating you okay?
Oh. Yes, it is one of. Certainly better than the Drossens.
Yeah. Well, so long as you're treated fairly, I think that you'll be alright. I'm sure that
So,
everyone else.
I brought up water and juice, so whatever you'd like.
I will take whichever you do not want.
Hey,
I
little
was gonna
buddy.
say the same thing, so you have to make the choice. You're the guest.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I shall take citrus.
I'm good.
All right. It's pomegranate juice, so enjoy.
That's good.
Cheers.
Where we go now?
If you would pardon me, I gotta go catch up.
We'll talk about that later, darling.
So excuse me.
No problem. Thank you, Sonny.
Of course. Bye, John.
Open air, open ears.
Why don't we take a seat?
Yes. It's no use standing and worrying.
Exactly. My father used to say something. If you worry
Mr.
about
Aver?
something that hasn't happened yet, it's already happened.
You picked the spot, but you owe me one.
Oh my god, his hand.
It got worse.
What?
He owes me a hit.
What was I saying?
My father was very wise.
Whose favor?
No wonder he became a priest.
I'll owe you one, sir. Come here.
A priest of
Okay.
which church?
Oh, I thought you were
Church
gonna
of
call a
Rome,
favor to someone
specifically
else.
Our church in Northern Vera called the Church of Guiding Stars.
Captain's meeting.
I must admit I am not too familiar.
Last I saw the captains, they left the ship.
Not with Quam either.
Got it. So they're not here right now.
But I have no idea where they went though, so.
Does it travel into distance?
No worries.
Sorry.
It's
Wait, there's Rowan.
about unity and separation.
Where?
Up here.
About distance.
Oh,
and
how'd the
the
captain's
lack
meeting go? I was
thereof.
preoccupied.
To my understanding, it still hasn't happened yet.
It's always about being
Never
there
pull
for
yourself
one
aside.
another, no matter the distance, while also separating yourself from certain actions or such like that.
Oh my god.
So, like, do you think that peanuts are beans?
It sounds very
Bean
useful
nut.
for many people.
Peanut?
It is for me, at
Bean
least,
nut.
I can say. I don't use it as an excuse.
Well,
sometimes,
we'll
but
go
it's
with bean nut. It's both a bean and a...
something
Okay.
to bring me
Bean
home.
nut. Peanut butter.
Separate
Bean
my
nut.
problems, but unite me with my goals.
Peanut butter?
The saying for Quam is, no journey is too long with the close of the goal, anyway.
Peanut butter bandage.
Sorry, yeah, I'm fine.
Peanut butter bandwich with belly?
Go on, you're saying?
Perhaps if I'd known more of this about Quam before, I would have been able to find Rosewood sooner.
Possibly.
Is that right?
I like to think is a guide to me.
Peanut butter bandage.
Guide that
Biff
brings us
belly.
forward
Yeah.
and keeps
Beer
us on
belly?
track.
This is really weird. Sorry, a little embarrassing.
Me too. Me too.
I mean, it's not even that.
My father was a priest, but
Oh, I'm letting myself leak too much into useless.
where at least I'm from. I am a traveler. I want
It'll be
to
dark
guide
soon.
myself when I'm
Guess
more
they might not do
experienced.
anything today. Hopefully.
You are able to achieve that someday.
Thank you. Hold steady, spread the word.
Don't worry though, buddy. If anything does happen, I'm gonna make sure that you at least get out.
Alright, I guess. But I have a lot of problems I have to deal with. But
I'll make sure everyone does. Well, not that I can really do much. But I can at least try.
Most one of the problems of the world that we do not.
I might want to ask Vesper what potions he wants me to make, but looks like he's busy.
Lasting solutions.
Yes. Do you worship any?
Any sort of food you want me to make sure we bring along from the storage?
No. Learned how to fish. Can get food.
That sort of thing too much.
Well, yeah, we learned how to fish, but you gotta have some favorites, right?
Of course,
Food is food.
it is not as common in Aces as in
Okay.
the other places.
I'm sure you have a favorite.
We need to talk.
You okay?
Yeah, cashing in a debt he owed me.
If you
He did the "it won't get worse" bullshit this morning.
Of course.
Well, now it can't get worse.
It always get worse.
Okay.
You got kicked by an elf.
Don't.
So next time it is gonna be between the legs. All I'm saying. You have until the stroke of midnight to dodge that.
Have you eaten yet? I can go grab some meat from the
There you
freezer
go.
and
Hello,
get
sir.
it for you.
Has Riley already gone inside?
Good
Probably.
question.
Do you want me to go grab you some of the
You don't
sausage
need
links
to
from
grab
the
them.
from the
I
storage?
just wanted to make sure they got
yeah.
back.
Yeah, they're
They're already
okay.
in? Alright.
Yeah, they're in.
Good.
Thank you for checking up on
It'd be
us.
best to keep your
people's conversations.
I was asking if you
I
want me to go grab
imagine
you some
there
of
is
the
quite a bit
sausage
of
links,
information
links from the freezer.
that they will
since
need to
if
tell you all.
we go abandoned ship, we won't be able to.
Oh, more information.
No, I
Quite
ripped
the
out
day
some
for it.
earlier. I'm good.
Indeed.
Okay. You know what?
Though I imagine
Fair.
this would be very pertinent too.
I was just making sure since
Well,
it's best
your
for everyone
plans for
to
some
eat,
time.
I can keep
I'm
this thing.
surprised you didn't ask who it was.
Why are the
I
foxes
would recommend speaking
purring?
with them when you can.
Can
Of course.
foxes
I
Thank
really
you,
wanna
sir.
know.
Get home safe.
But like
Don't worry about me.
at this point, I've gotten used to you saying things like that. so
I'm just saying, have you seen Lethariel?
People have probably already done.
Isn't he the one with the weird glow ears?
Yes.
What I need.
I have not seen Lethariel today, no.
That's why he's
Did you eat? Did you eat his
So,
liver?
most often, that's my breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
Not a hater myself.
Oh, well, okay. The more you know, I guess.
I know this is.
The Feroli always make me kind of hungry.
Don't eat them.
I wouldn't eat them. I'd go for the bigger one.
Well, I mean, I'd rather it be today than when we were also dealing with, you know, the hostile tribes.
You can have shitty water.
Doing shit to the rift.
I mean, not me size. For all my size.
Like, too much. Now it's just a lot.
It's hard to tell differences when.
Okay.
When I heard that say
Not that
small.
I was hoping that it would be long enough that I would be gone.
Do you know anyone with a catapult?
It's really welcome.
I see we've had the exact same idea.
Launch
Are you
ourselves
somebody
into the
catapult?
ship, bust through
Yeah,
the
no,
entire thing, destroy the engine,
Yeah,
and
there
jump
was-
off with a featherfall potion.
That is 100%. Well, first of all, I was thinking maybe we could, like, you know, lower it down.
You're not launching yourself.
No,
into a goddamn airship.
We'll be fine. We have potions.
They have
I've
shields.
never died.
And one time I died. Can't.
Because you only die once.
And I haven't done it. I must be pretty good at the whole living thing. But yeah, no, I'm thinking, like, maybe someone smart could recreate that rune from the pedestal with you know.
Ask
any
Orion.
sword. And we just go whoosh.
Pretty sure Orion and Wayne are the ones that were making the featherfall system on our ship, so you can probably ask them.
I mean, I gotta push it. I'm fine with featherfall, but I need to go up.
Luca, do you know anyone with a catapult?
Luca would know. Luca.
I don't think he heard you.
Nah, I don't think he did.
Wait, what do you mean you need a catapult? Are you trying to get up there?
You have time in the
Yeah, we get up there. There's no.
They want to launch themselves into the ship.
We have featherfall potions, so we won't get hurt.
Nothing that I can do is
We land there, we wipe them out.
taxing, but it's
That's
not.
out of range for even a high-grade fortress
No.
ballista.
They can outrun him anyways.
He was up
We'll
on
do
that.
nothing of the sort.
Excuse me. Hi.
They can outrun him
What's your name?
anyways.
I've known quite a few folks.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, you are all.
A sailor by
I don't have
trade.
that.
And so,
Vanel.
long-term sailing, you
Vanel?
find people who don't always talk about their past and then get deep in their coat.
Like interrupt. I'd actually like to speak to you over here.
Watch him when he's losing his lungs as well.
Aye.
If anything happens, she's
Hey.
going to scream and make ruckus. I'll be sitting on the top deck, my usual spot.
If you like, I could also have some of the ox launch him while he's in there. Okay.
Very well.
You might want to,
As I said, just make sure he does not depart.
You might want to clarify to your teammates who is and isn't allowed up. I don't know, so you might be more informed.
No strangers are allowed up. So if I don't know them, I'll cut off their head.
I heard he threatened some bean salesmen earlier.
Tried
to get on the ship.
No. I'm Luna Keel.
Like, without even asking?
Sally is a very
Yes.
big
Yeah.
American
Hi.
man.
Huh.
Was everything
I
alright
get-
with the
I think
I was
topic?
told anyone trying to join would be executed. So
Dog ship.
He's one of the cooks.
Oh.
Who, are you looking for Sally?
Was it
don't try to sneak on board, otherwise you might
yes.
get executed.
Sure.
No, sorry. Was it?
Just a
did you say
moment.
Silly?
Sally.
Sally.
Sellie.
If you're looking
No, I'm
for
looking
me,
for
Bro?
Sylvie.
Right.
Sylvie. Who the fuck is Sylvie?
You're my favorite.
This is Sylvie.
I'm just tired.
No, that's her name now.
Okay, then who? I don't know
Sil-
them. Is it? Wait, is it the one with the wings?
Yay.
No, that's Dom, isn't it?
I'm the favorite.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is Sylvie.
I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, this you are so. Why did you say your name's Vanel?
Following in the path.
Because I've been saying my wrong name.
Oh.
Oh.
Out of character?
I'm sorry if I was intimidating you. I was just in a bit of a rush.
Out of character. I've been saying the wrong one. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh my, I gotta wring your neck. Okay.
Sylvie, I'm sorry.
Wait. Alright, so
This will be quite a moment for that revelation.
So to be clear, this whole time you've actually been saying Vanel.
My personality.
She's just quirky.
Okay, it's been alright.
Worked up.
It sounds like you're looking for Vanel.
Worked up white girl.
That's not what the frog
Goldie with the
said.
sauce.
Apparently the prawn doesn't know.
Where's the cheese? It's under the sauce.
What does silly look like?
I can.
Where's the cheese? It's under the sauce.
Silly? Did he say red hair and braids?
How do you eat pizza without cheese? It's under the sauce.
The cook is Ellie. He is
I'm
a
Italian,
gigantic
and this hurts to
beard
watch.
of
It's
goat
under
hair.
the sauce.
Dark skin, dark hair. Big
Alright.
horns.
Hmm?
Yeah, he looks
This
like
changes
disabled.
everything.
Oh, okay.
Met his sister the other day. He took her to a rift.
I didn't
Pack.
take her to a
You're
rift
right. Pack your
intentionally.
stuff.
No, actually, I did.
Ah, level.
But so
I guess I'll have to get that done then tonight.
it was a safe rift.
Hey, Ella, if
I
you
don't
ever
think it
kidnap
is.
me, don't take me to a rift.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't do that.
Thank you.
Did you get your stuff already?
In bag.
Someplace safe,
Please
like
call
a
me
basement.
Phil.
Okay, good.
Why did you say Luna?
Really rather not bother anyone about this, but
I'm not
But most people call it Q.
overly fond of being called by the name of my dead goddess, as you might imagine.
When you blow up, when you blow up,
Looting boxes.
Your own alchemy could bring.
Really?
Might be a way to.
Well, it's your name.
Really?
So this isn't like advice or anything.
I thought it was fine.
Little Toos from Gallup. My memory has returned. It is Sylvia. It's Sylvia. I remember now.
Sylvia. Okay. All right. You gotta remember your name. It was like half the people on this boat want to kill you. You really gotta get your name straight. Hey, what's up?
Got a sassy ass hit going on
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
true. It would help.
Ooh.
If we crank up the heat,
Mhm.
essentially into a hot weather engagement, they're going to get beyond that, potentially suffer with the
Do you
potential.
ever have memory issues where you
Graham.
forget your birthday and your name?
Graham tack.
No, I'm not.
Like
I mean, that's a different story, but even if they're not taking enough, potentiality of heat stroke is still a tactical advantage. So
Why do you say you're not?
it's actually not a stupid idea, Ryan. You're actually, that is. I'm going to keep that in mind. For the sake
Were
of
you
it,
offering
put something up as hot as possible.
No, my name is
That's his
Graham.
name. Good thinking, kiddo.
I thought you would ask
Graham?
before what my name was. Yes.
Like,
So,
I'm gonna have to head out eventually.
like,
Should probably get
like
it done now.
Thatcher, yes.
no. Like the character from Two Loves.
From what?
You know the book Two Loves?
No.
You don't have to come with. Imagine it's a little dangerous out there.
Go and grab torch.
I don't know if that's.
You know, he's like the noble guy from like the house or whatever. You know, he's the one who's
Great timing.
Well, she was with the ships. Listen, we can question her veracity as far.
Thank you.
Not the best
Yes.
idea, I assume.
And Keel.
The Paladin
Sylvie,
soldiers are dressed for
and
cold,
Sally,
metamorphic.
and
So
Sable, and...
even if they're armored like
Don't tell me. I will remember.
Good luck
Steven.
remembering names.
Jonathan.
Names are hard.
Names are really hard.
James.
Apparently, yes. I can't even remember
Kevin?
which one is mine.
Nope.
Probably good to do so.
Hold on.
Yes,
Luke.
Nope.
It's alright.
No.
Give me the first
No.
letter.
M.
Michael.
There you go.
Yeah, I did it. I did it. Awesome.
Michael.
I guess if I'm heading out, I'll need it. If you don't mind.
Look a bit.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Switch route. Once I activate
I'll try to be as quick as I can.
So. Still training for it. Got it to work, but.
By the way, let me teach you how to light a fire.
Getting it off.
So you see this, right?
Hey, at least
It's
you
a
know
flint.
what you would look like if you were
Big piece of steel, wherever you can.
fell like in battle
Right?
defending like a city or something.
You've already know
There you
what
go.
you look like.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Flint, steel.
It was unfortunate what he said.
Yeah.
Not that anything's gonna happen.
It looks like this.
You know.
Okay.
No worries. Get what you think.
Alright. See you in a bit.
It is what you get sometimes.
I feel like I got really close with the name.
He's not even Rosen.
Oh.
Michael, Graham.
What's your name?
What's that on thing? Mr. Caleb, you Drozen?
You want guess?
Oh, for some fucking reason, I was thinking ASIC.
Okay.
Get the right of it.
Cyclops.
No.
Small fella.
No.
One eye.
No.
I don't give up.
Useless.
So, this is,
Oh, there was a guy who used to be on Dentist called that too.
Oh.
Ulysses. That's cool. We have another one.
You start shit. I didn't. Okay, now say it like you aren't lying to me.
Caleb.
To be fair, I wasn't lying. I am wrong.
Ulysses and useless, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna go there, you know, pay some respects and stuff.
I don't really feel comfortable leaving them in the cave unless we're gonna stay there overnight.
Yeah. Keel, you ready? You wanna go kill or?
We'll let you go.
Yeah, sure. I'll take a walk.
There's too many dangers about us.
Let's get going.
Especially with the bombardment oncoming. Could be dangerous out there for you. If you're blown off.
Oh, I just want to take it out there. Where? Probably not. At least I know what's out there.
God, tracking today.
Hi, where does John go? Oh,
See all the faces of enemies.
I'm sorry for leaving you up like that. I have more matters to take care of, but...
What if it all just got fucking hell?
Just good night, or anything if you do plan on heading to bed soon.
God, if I could eat anything right now. Oh, I'm craving some. Oh, what is it called? Oh my God, what is it called?
Thank you.
Biscuits and gravy. Oh my God. Ooh. Mmm. God. If only I could eat it.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking him.
Dictate who you are.
Keep the time.
I don't know you. Sure? I'm going to die. I don't know you to the fullest dive.
I can't really.
Hey,
He has a big wrench.
if you have a good heart,
I don't have a wrench.
eaten alive by drones. No one sees you.
Man.
You're thinking of the green one.
Why are we leaving the ship, my guys? How are we gonna get around? Where are we gonna sleep? Don't tell me we're gonna be trekking it on foot. Plus, we're leaving behind a fuck ton of opalite.
Everywhere.
Well, what was the point of fighting Palvindor? If all we're gonna do is just leave what they wanted out just for them.
Picking up Raleigh.
No.
You talked to me, or did I not?
See it being pictured though.
Frowley's done a frying pan, and also Frowley tends to run away from me. You won't run away.
You're safe here.
Why would I have a reason to run away?
I can
And if
probably
not
catch
just
it.
here, you're safe beside me.
That's what cats here to do. They catch them.
Is that I see? Isn't that less of a reason for him to go with you?
I'm guessing the two foxes went to sleep?
I might just stay by your side at all times now.
Well, until
Well, if you ran away.
escape this bombardment,
But you're not gonna run away.
at least if we can find a place for you that will be truly safe.
I'll give you a reason to come follow me. Follow me.
Okay. If you're in trouble, scream. I will come.
Okay.
You should get the lantern from the guy in the white suit.
Excuse me.
I wish I could go with you. With you being seen with us, I don't know who would do.
Oh my god, I'm starting to get a headache on the left side of my face.
What will be your plan afterwards? You go.
No more DM things. Or major DM things now.
Next, I don't have anything. What am I supposed to do? I don't fit in here. I'm not welcome in the city.
Okay, so you take this.
Well, okay.
It's a bit heavy, but you'll be fine. I'll take the lantern.
I highly doubt you need a
let's go.
playmaker.
Okay, let's go. I haven't used anything like this. Okay.
I got him a mace.
But considering our ship isn't flying anytime soon, this is
Graham, if you get in trouble, just run.
kind of the
Okay.
good bastion, at least in the surrounding area. And, well, you said you can't toy make in the future. And the world needs joy.
I haven't been able to speak with you. What happened the other night? You just
They need
disappeared.
inspiration.
Oh, I just had to take a quick walk.
Just because you toy make doesn't mean you can't find a purpose.
Okay, you just left your stuff. I brought it back to the ship.
Especially
But
Nadia.
just be careful out there. You should let me know next time and I'll come with you.
You could join us.
I just needed a moment alone. Alright.
I didn't go far.
Okay. Just be careful, alright? I don't want you getting hurt. Hey, dear. Good night, Asteri.
Good night, Ravian.
Let's get comfortable while we sit.
How am I to join a place that treats me so poorly? Just because of the circumstances I was found.
That is true.
You would not be the first.
It would never go away.
I had a really good point.
May not have been the first, but the others have skills or abilities.
I didn't know you used to have this.
Use a sword.
What do you think I appeared as when I arrived?
Right inside.
The same? I was a twig. Could barely pick up a stick.
Well, Efron, I'm gonna head to the wall. See how much progress can I get done.
I understand. I'll be
Good
here.
night.
You too. Good luck.
Raise hell on board, destroy the engine, and jump off with them and their whole
Connor? Said it as a favor.
Yeah.
You didn't want to win.
Good night.
Now he's one of our vitals to our muscle division. Lifting and placing things. We have our chemical divisions to try and understand the code of
told us? Anyone on there's a big ass meeting downstairs. You might be down there. Yeah, I'm not sure where I should sleep tonight. That.
Do you think the sword would understand one night inside?
I mean, I'd ask, but the owls cooed, so I have no idea.
Right now, I just feel I'd rather take my chances.
I'll be completely honest, you're all far too
I won't have to worry about ship over there.
Maybe. Maybe it would. I severely doubt it.
That is true. This guy doesn't.
I'll go find somewhere, and then I'll ask. And then if not, then I'll I don't know. I'll hunker down somewhere. Or I'll just stay up.
Yeah.
Not a good idea. How you doing?
I feel if I stay here, it'll be the death of me.
I know. Prove your innocence. I'm sorry.
I may not be smart, but I have the mind.
I'm sorry.
But something. No,
That is true. That's
If
really
you
all
can
you
gather
need.
a strong enough audience,
it's been one of those
maybe
weeks.
plead your case.
Again.
Is it the one with the canes?
Who can do the thinking. That warrior.
Yes.
And so you just use the mindful warrior to protect them
She spoke
so
to me
they
already.
can be
I don't
protected.
know what she.
That then it just goes back
Hello.
We got a really long day ahead of us. He might be by the tree. Maybe.
Find someone who can build a trebuchet in the middle of the night.
Can we go find her?
Same questions.
We can check the meeting really quick, see if he's down there.
Like, they're more accurate, but like, you get thrown so much harder.
I don't know
And
where
I
she
think
will
I'm just
be.
gonna head over to the tree.
I doubt they let me in the ship.
Call a night there.
Join you.
Like, you on it,
If you don't mind.
No, dude.
Ivan.
Catapults are less accurate, but I mean, when shooting ships out of the sky, it can't be that hard.
Yeah, you do have to explicitly.
Can someone please tell a monkey where he gonna sleep tonight?
Actually, have you seen Talia recently?
Fucking hand tracking. Get your ass back here.
You're heading down the ship, right?
Yes. Me and Penny were about to head out afterwards.
Sure.
If you need
If you
something.
see her, I just need to speak with her.
I'll keep an eye.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Least I could do.
Well, she's done now, then we'll see.
I'm not going far. Just checking on someone.
What would you like to do?
Jacqueline.
That cuddle now.
Yes, Ivio.
Seen Winter?
No,
I asked her downstairs in like the big meeting. They're talking about if they actually want to fight Palandor or not. I'm pretty sure everyone does.
Why would we not?
I don't know either.
What I hear, our engine is busted, and we need new engine parts that no one here knows how to make.
Yeah, they briefly talked about trading for it.
Why the fuck would we trade with them? We'll just blast them out of the sky.
1 second.
Yeah, that idea was pretty shot down.
You know, I was going to wait for my ox to arrive after I got a new computer, but I think I might just have him arrive after the break is over, after the mid-season break.
I mean, I feel like
We'll have to
if you
see.
gave people enough time, they could build a catapult. It's kind of like a warrior's intuition. They know how to build siege weapons.
God, I can't wait to play him.
Like father knows how to build a torch. Oh yeah.
Me, 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 me.
A lot of people are in the meeting now.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, Passing through. Good song. Very good.
I have not seen the email or anything before.
Hey, I'm back. I got the stuff too. Here, if you need it.
Do you like it?
Go ahead and put this away for now.
Don't put the fire against the glass.
Big coat. Fur made of fur. Mainly furs.
Something loose so it doesn't bite when you move it. Something white.
I'm having headaches.
Yeah. Exciting. Well, I mean, it's not completely lost. You do blend in with the middle of the ship.
Literally all of us are wearing black ones. At least 3. 2.5? Does it count if we don't fly?
I don't know.
Is a ship still a ship if it's sunken?
I could.
I mean, it is called like a sunken ship.
But
So, yeah, it's in the name.
I have to know something first.
A vessel.
A floating vessel.
I mean, is a ship a ship?
What
if
the
it's
fuck just flew by?
being built? But what if
Weird.
it's finished and is like they need to wait for the coast tide before they put it out?
I've heard sailors say a ship isn't a ship until it's had its first voyage, so I will say no.
That is pretty sound, yeah.
Can you make a catapult?
Why are we all on this boat still?
Something terrible has happened to me, and I don't know what.
Like, I don't want to leave the boat, but at the same time, they have a fucking cannon that could just shoot this boat and cause the opalite to fucking killing us all.
Please, it's very, very
Me to
important.
get her?
Yes. Yeah.
Very well. Do me a favor. Man in all white.
Too bad Useless isn't quite that smart to know that or figure that out.
Start screaming or something. Keep him on the ship. I don't know.
Keep
him on the ship.
Sure? Yeah, yeah. What? Okay, well, I'm glad that I'm sharing my confusion with someone at least. Man in white? I mean, there's a lot of people that dress in white. Just saying.
I'm going.
Ooh.
Went until about dusk before we stopped.
Hold on.
Later, we're just gonna raid someone. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see who has a lower viewer count. I feel like I always raid Fushi, and I feel like Kaneko or.
There we go.
Hold on, let me look at the streams. Let's see what's going on.
All right. That's what I'm gonna call it today. Not much to do. Anyway, thank you anyone who stopped by. I hope you enjoyed whatever you saw, and if you didn't, then I'm sorry. VODs. Well, I now have a VOD YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be uploading all of them there, since the Twitch cap has been implemented. So, I need to add a link to that, but it's just Hydrofire VODs. Anyway, goodbye, good night, have a nice day, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.